Okay. And are we live? Let me turn this monitor here. Are we live? Let's see. Oh, yes, I need to somehow set up chat. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right, I think we are live. And now I need to somehow get chat on my other monitor. Hello, guys. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? There we go. I think this is it. Okay. So I think I got the chat over here now. Heck yeah. Okay. Let me grab some popcorn. Yeah. This is going to be a fun one. I caught the last game of PRX versus NRG. And I'm like, you know what? This was a banger freaking final map. I didn't catch all of it. I think I caught literally the last half of the third map. And I'm like, damn, I want to watch this. So that's what we're doing today. Today we're going to watch PRX versus NRG. Now, I have not seen the first two maps at all. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be interesting. I would say no spoilers, but technically I'm already spoiling it myself. But we'll see. We'll see how these teams are playing on the grand final stage. Are you going to make a video on this? Maybe. Maybe. If I am, I mean, you guys just got spoilers to the video. Are you doing a video on this or only live? I do not know. We will see. We will see. I mean, if so far for the matches, what breakdown would you guys want to see? So there's PRX versus NRG. So this is clearly a banger. Honestly, maybe I'll make a video just because both teams are playing well and it's PRX versus NRG. What happened? I only caught bits and pieces of these games over here. I mean, Gentlemates versus Liquid. I saw this game today. I watched it actually live in Solve Academy. So, and it was a banger. Dude, Gentlemates are actually so good. They dismantled Team Liquid. It was actually kind of crazy. But yeah, guys, we're just stalling for a second, just for, people to trickle in, and then we can begin. I will leave the VOD up here for a few days. And then I might just have it for Solve Academy. I'm not really sure. Are we going to watch a whole match? I'm going to try. I am going to try. I'm going to give my best effort. Now, I want your guys' opinions, though. Do you guys want me to, break it down? Like, go through each round slowly just to really, pick out what each team is doing? Or do you guys want to see more of, a watch party kind of thing where we just kind of, give our first impressions? What do you guys think? Energy PRX was an instant classic? Okay. Martin Dev, dude, yeah, Martin played amazing. He is actually so good. Breakdown would be nice. Simple points. Okay. So the downside to breaking things down is that depending on how slowly we go, it could take a really long time. So we'll see. We'll see how it feels. Watch party live and make videos or breakdowns like you usually do. We could do that. Now, I technically didn't get watch party perms, which is why we're watching the VOD and not watching it live. But hey, if you guys want, okay, you know what? Actually, before we start, let me do a quick shout out to Solve Academy. Let's see. Bang. There we go. And we're going to make this into a pinned comment. Bang. Okay. Yeah, just give me a shout out because today I did watch Gentlemates and TL live in my academy. basically, it was just me watching it, and you guys could hop in, see what I think. But yeah, big shout out to that because Salve Academy is what keeps the channel going. Plus you guys, of course. Did you notice about Forsaken using 27 agents? Really? Just Gecko left. Dude, maybe he'll do it just for fun. Anyways, let's hop in. Let's hop in. I don't want to stop for any longer. So, map 1 is Split. Let's watch it. Let's see.
That's it.
Ads, no. Yeah, maybe I should just log into my YouTube account, actually. Nah, it's okay, it's whatever.
Especially given paper.
All right, let's get it. Let's watch it. I don't know what to expect. I did not watch the first 2.5 maps, so let's see. Let's see what happens. NRG on attack, PRX on defense. And let's see. We gotta look at the guns first. Holy Mata. Okay, first I want to go forward a little bit just so we can see the minimap. Show us the minimap. Okay. Very interesting if you look at the buys. So Devi is buying a Sheriff. Jing is buying a Sheriff. So that means no Roomba, no Mollies, no Smokes for defense. For defense. Interesting. Okay. And Envy. What's up with this weird buy? Wait. Wait a second. You can definitely get more than a Prowler on Fade. Oh, wait, did Envy buy for someone? Wait. What's going on? Something weird is going on. Ah, for something. Is that it? Yeah. Envy bought for something. Envy bought a ghost for something, so something can go half armor. Okay. Got it. All right, that's pretty cool. How about attackers? Attackers, it's a default. Okay, so NRG know how PRX like to play, right? So they're just starting off with a slow default. They're seeing what PRX pushes. And it turns out they're actually might be pushing mid. Is it going to be a trap? We'll see. So PRX, heavy mid, and they have info towards A. This is a cool A wall that essentially denies info from both ramp and site. Lets you walk up and stuff. And that's why they play Fade here. So because Fade can get info A main on the lurk. And an interesting defender wall. Look at this. Holy. Yo, what a banger defender wall. It stops mid, right? So attackers have to go through one wall. If they want to go B heaven, they have to go through another wall and then another wall. And then if they want to hit B through B main, this wall stops them from scaling onto site. So it lets them flood out to hold site, hold back site. All right, banger. All right, let's watch. Oh my god, swings through the wall, TP's away. Yo. I love that. I love that. No one would have expected that play for a guy to be in front of the wall. Okay.
Be warded away from middle for now.
All right, both teams back up. It's a stalemate. All right, actually, PRX gave up the space. So both teams showed presence mid. PRX pivoting back B main because they expect the B main response. And now NRG, they guessed right. They're going A with just Mata going vents with a shorty. Oh, that's so good. Make control, make noise, vents. Oh my god. Okay.
Gets isolated and falls. It leaves Envy in a really tough spot. I don't think you can go for much. You can't.
Just get spammed. Okay.
Smoke, just super
beautiful. Just very well done by NRG. Very well played.
Meticulous.
Okay. Big flank, and then 2 from screens. Keiko was ready for it. Keiko was ready for it. Guys. Is it Kiko or Keiko? I've always thought it was Keiko, but the casters keep saying Kiko.
Now the pressure's back on NRG to make sure this doesn't go out of hand.
What is it?
Check on that spike, or do they risk it?
Wow,
they are brave on that one.
Wait a second.
And Kiko's taken away Devi, so
wait, oh my god. Oh my god.
That's 4 kills.
What is going on? Oh my god. Okay. Holy crap, Mata's movement, dude. You see that? Holy crap. Okay.
Still had a little bit of time to play with, but
it's like Kiko, like
able to slip
Kieko?
I mean, this is just so ballsy.
Keiko,
behind the wall, behind the smoke.
Kiko?
Nah. And again, PRX gonna not necessarily kicking it.
God dang it. Right? Oh my goodness. That is sick. Okay. So Forsaken almost brought that back, but alright. 5-man stack A and NRG everyone mid. Okay, so PRX have guessed wrong.
Oh man, the starter.
But look at NRG's Look at NRG's buy. Ah, not an ad.
Free internet.
Okay, whatever. You know what, guys? Do we deal with the ads? Or do I just log into my account?
Again. Want it?
Thing about logging into my account is like 2-factor authentication is kind of annoying.
Christ, if we get that level.
All right, but yeah, look at this buy. So if NRG can save 1, 2 guns, these two can buy enough for next. Actually, they have 3 players who can full buy next round and on the bonus round. So if NRG can win this with at least 2 guns saved, then they're going to have a full buy on their bonus round. So we're going to see how much damage PRX can do. And the answer doesn't seem to be a lot because they guessed wrong. But let's see. Oh, they heard that. They heard that. Oh my god, what a brilliant contact. Oh my god. Jump scare. Alright, cool. So, free B sites. Dimash is having fun. Okay, no, he's not having fun. The movement is actually sick, though. Because if someone tries to peek off the timing, they're not going to be able to hit Neon. Alright, play out in the open. Alright, what's the retake going to look like? Is there going to be a retake? Ethan's going to dog. He's going to get killed quite fast. So they know Viper's here, and they know Omen's also somewhere around CT. Ethan's playing close because he has a sheriff, so he's not really scared of giving him a gun.
Bork's role in that regard in terms of slowing that retake, that flood that's coming through, is certainly something I've got my eye on. PRX had their finger on the pulse.
You speak through this IRL, bro? I thought you speak like that only for videos? Hey, this is a video. Think about it this way. This is also a video.
Not the biggest fan. That makes sense in this.
You gotta be consistent.
On the receiving end of the whistle.
Since you guys are here, spoilers. Yep, they all died to Spike. Don't give any all orbs. Don't give all orbs. Don't give credits. What was I gonna say? Right, spoilers. There's gonna be a video coming out soon. That's gonna be actually a non-breakdown video, and hopefully it helps you guys. Yeah, just a little taste of because it was based off of a Salve Academy event. So I think I'm going to do more of those like guide-like content. Oh yeah, this is kind of awkward. I'm trying to like hear myself think, but these casters are actually kind of loud in my ear. So I can't yap. Anyways, so TLDR, very clean run from NRG, and now they have the God buy. Well, not necessarily a God buy, but because they kept all their guns, they kept the Stinger, they can essentially have a full buy. Thing about PRX, they have an op, and they have a judge. So what's going on? 1-3-1. All right, 1-3-1, NRG. It looks like they're about to be split. Okay. Oh my god. Are they send Mata solo mid while everyone else goes B main? Okay. Wait, let me Whoa. Oh my god, the instant reclear. Oh my god, dude, that's so good. The instant reclear. Look at this great timing. This freaking fantastic timing. But they're gonna know. Oh, they're gonna know. Oh, wait. Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay, Scuba got him. Holy crap. If Forsaken was expecting that position for the post, like, ooh, this round would be over. But because Scuba won, the round's not over yet. Now, PRX, they're forced to spread out, right? Because they lost this guy. Oh, that's so good. Oh, now what? So now if you're PRX... Alright, they know the ops A now. Immediately pivots away. Okay, so because Scuba is holding bottom mid, these guys can full sprint to B, knowing that PRX can't hear them. Okay, and now if you're PRX, in theory you should save. Right, the op is still towards A, you have a judge. B is completely open. Man, alright, that was Scuba's round.
I mean, that changed the way the round was panning out.
Waiting for the person so close, the types, are they playing right now? Hey, don't break their immersion, okay? If they think they're still playing, just pretend they're playing. But why are they smoke on the entry? Well, probably actually because they're expecting an op. So think about it. Okay. So I think a couple of things happened this round. A few things happened. Let's go back. We're just going to do this quick. So, the first 2 rounds before that, NRG have been heavy mid, right? And they actually haven't gone B main. So they're thinking that, like, okay, if they're PRX, PRX might just want to contest B main. So that's why this round they're changing it up. They're faking noise mid, expecting PRX to aggress B main. But then when they aggress B main, they're going to have 4 players B main to fight this aggression. So I think that's NRG's plan. All right, but then unfortunately, they are ready for the fast mid hit. Boom, he dies. So these guys have to aggress B main now. High flash. They're about to execute, but then they're like, nah, actually, no. We're not going to execute. Let's back up. Now, immediately Forsaken's like, okay, wait, if they're not capitalizing off their 2 flashes, it's got to be a fake, right? There's got to be a lurk towards A or something. And so that's why Forsaken takes this timing. Now, it's very risky, right? Because if NRG inserted a guy B main, they would have immediately punished this play. So unfortunately, they didn't leave an insert. And I think this is a mistake by NRG. It just kind of leaves a huge gap that PRX perfectly capitalizes on. Now, of course, this round was won because Scuba kills this guy, right? Because imagine, if Forsaken pushes all the way here, clears mid, then PRX would be 4 stacking A. But that didn't happen because Forsaken's died, right? So they have to stay spread. Let's go back towards A. Go back towards A. They put the wall up because they know an op could be posted. So they put the wall up. They threaten a lurk, all right? Here's the thing about pro play. When you put the wall up, you threaten the lurk. This is giga pressure. And when there's a lot of pressure, that's why Scuba peeks B main, right? Because he knows his teammates are, he has this wall, he has this wall to pressure an A lurk. So that's one. And I think 2, Scuba probably guessed that because Forsaken pushed out all the way B, that the op wouldn't actually be B, right? Because why would an op be posted B if you have a guy all the way up here? So, because of all this, NRG knows 2 things. So 1, Scuba decides to take this peek, this info peek over here. If Scuba takes contact and dies, then these guys would activate because now PRX are like, oh, they're re-hitting B. But in reality, what ends up happening was Scuba gets a kill. It wasn't an op. So now, if you're NRG, you're like, okay, yo, the op's not B. Well, who else could the op be? Could be either A or mid. So these guys are very, very wary of an op. So that's why they flash, they smoke. It actually baits out an op shot. The moment this is baited, they're like, oh, yep, let's just dip. Let's dip. You know, they can run. Scuba clears bottom mid again, as we mentioned before. And then they take the freebie site. All right, and then they save. Okay, let's go next. I don't want to spend too long on these breakdowns because I know it can get really it could get really slow. Did the blind for the op input so only for blind and no point for the blind? No. Yeah, I think that's a slight mistake, but I think they just want, okay, we don't know their intentions, right? Either they wanted to push the op back, bait out an op shot, or maybe they just wanted to fake A. I don't know how the comms looked like. But either way, it is his job, right? Flash pushes the op back, or maybe it flashes to push this close guy off, right? So if there's an op close, it might push the op back. So maybe that's what they did. You know, flash for close, smoke for the deep angles.
That pistol, he got 4. So 3 in a row, NRG will be loving this. Now
yeah, I wish we know, but right now all we can do is guess. All right, what's going on? NRG, fast A hit. So every round they've started, you know, kind of slow. They kind of slow, more so towards mid and B at the start. This round, completely different. It's everyone A, and it's fast. However, PRX are expecting this too. Something is opping B. So PRX are actually playing heavy A and weaker B, but that's what they have the op here. And Yoru also has a TP towards here, so he has a faster rotate towards A. So Mada just making a lot of noise. He gets tethered, so they have to slow it down. What the fuck, Scuba? Oh god. Oh god. Okay, trades go through. Great counter blind by Forsaken. Oh my god, Jing on the fast flank. What? 2 fast flank A main. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. And now they get crunched. Okay. Wow. Okay. So the round got chaotic, and PRX thrives in the chaos. So, big mistake. Yeah. Okay, wait. Let's see if we can defend Scuba here. Why would Scuba sprint down A main?
buy even deeper. Get that
Let's do a little bit of detective work. So the wall goes up. They know that Paper X could be opping, so that's why they have this op here. Because if there's an up top ramp or deep A, this wall essentially counters it. Like, they don't want ramp that much.
nice
So boom, wall up, flash close, Neon goes up, gets tethered immediately. Okay.
Marta.
So Mata is just trying to not die. He's trying to like make a lot of noise.
Again. Happy to
All right, so what's happening? Jing is playing flower, one heaven, in one site.
set
Dog goes up. Jing is like, yo, break this shit for me. And V's like, okay, I got you.
the stand.
Breaks it. Okay, he breaks it. Wait a second. What did the dog see?
Fly around
What
it,
did the
Marta.
dog see?
Once again, happy
Let's
to
look at the
set
dog.
The stand.
Did the dog clear hell? I don't actually think it cleared hell. I think it got broken before it could clear hell. By the way, Jing is like, okay, the dog's broken. You see, here's the thing about Paper X. These players are extremely good at finding these like split-second openings. And that's what you need to consistently win 1v1s. So Jing, the moment this dog gets shot, you see how he immediately peeks out and positions hell, where he knows the dog cleared. Now, the dog didn't clear close here, but it did clear this angle. So Jing's posted on this angle. Okay, so now what? Now what?
There's three.
Okay. Here are two train of thoughts. Okay? Two line of thoughts. First of all, I think the comms got a little bit chaotic because they did call to hit because you see there's a Vice Flash. So if you're Brock, you're like, okay, I'm flashing A. Vice Flash. The smokes are down. So smokes are up. Flash is over here. Scuba, he doesn't have his molly.
Around it, Marta.
He uses molly. All right, where did he molly? It must be some kind of molly lineup at the start. Maybe it's for heaven.
Once again, happy to set.
Either way, the molly lineup landed somewhere. And I heard Vice Thorns. Where did the Vice Thorns
Around
land?
it, Marta.
So it's Vice Thorns, molly.
Again,
They both landed
happy to
somewhere.
set The stand.
Okay, I don't know where it landed. And honestly, like, on Jing. Oh, he got vulnerable. Oh, that's why. So Jing didn't reposition because of this. He repositioned, actually, probably because of this and the fact that he's getting mollied.
But there's
So I think because all the util landed, the smokes are up, the mollies are down, the Vice Flash is about to pop, who do you ask to entry? Well, ideally it should be Mata, right? But I guess someone else who could also entry is also Scuba. Because if you're Viper, you know, and if the call is to rush A, then, and you already used your molly, then you're kind of just chilling. No, I don't even know if I can say that. Elbow? Ah, yes, the Thorns elbow, and then the molly for flower, smokes are up, flash on the right, and then dog close. Okay, so that's the execute. Okay, but I do want to say though, even though Scuba could entry, it's like, I feel like it should be Mata, but at the same time, if someone were to entry A main, and let's say they wanted to send Mata up ramp, then I think Scuba would probably be the one to entry. That's the only thing I thought.
3 players here from Paper X.
But either way, Scuba just gets instantly killed.
I'm gonna take away Scuba, so
Yeah, the flash timing, the timing's a little bit late, I think. It's tough. It's tough. Jing was just in the perfect spot.
that's gonna be harder to scale up through main. So the attention then goes
Anyways,
towards round
let's go
shores.
next.
Achilles got flashed over,
TLDR,
dead.
Jing gets one. Jing kills one. Oh my god, he hears everyone go up ramp, so he's like, hey, I have a 1v1 A main. He comes out, kills Brock, who has the spike. So Brock was supposed to be holding the smoke, and he was holding the smoke, but Jing won the 1v1.
Marta carries
And then immediately after this guy dies, Forsaken's like, yo, I'm getting pushed. So these two literally just rush up to help,
keep this round
and
moving.
it's just so good, dude. These timings that Jing is finding, right? To instantly reposition Flower to here to get a first kill, instantly coming out of here to get the second kill when he hears everyone up ramp, and then as Forsaken's getting run down, immediately peeks because he knows NRG probably aren't gonna turn around and point at him yet.
Pushing distance. Jing!
So it's just these small things that are getting him these kills. And if you're NRG, you're just lost. You're like, dude, holy crap, like, he's just running us down. What's going on? But in reality, like, it's calculated. Alright. Let's watch the kills. That's fun.
Tuck themselves in
Boom, great
Yeah,
kill.
again, it can just
Boom,
matter in terms of
nice.
that transition to ramp and
And then they just crunch heaven. Yep,
scored
beautiful.
no man's land.
Deep or late round plans from NRG
Okay,
when it comes
so something still has the op. And are there any ults online? There's Omen ult and Jing is one off Raze ult. So keep an eye out on that. NRG have no ults. Okay, NRG, everyone's starting with a wide default. Spike is towards A. So we'll see what's up.
to get
And the op is actually peeking B main this round. So this is a little bit different. A little bit different.
day.
And potentially that's the pace change we see to address the operator.
Oh, okay.
So brave, man.
Interesting.
They forced back the operator on the initial line, at least. I'm wondering where that next layer is. Because again, he wasn't an overly
Okay, so they
aggressive
technically force operator back.
player. He wasn't
Fake Omen
really
TP
forcing
threatens
fights
his
too
B
far.
main
This time
cross.
he seems a little bit more active on it.
And again, it is a little harder to pin down a Neon in terms of these early
Oh, the
targets
jump pick
from
for
an
info.
operator.
He
In terms of
did
getting
spot
deeper
one.
angles.
Okay. NRG did a great job of punishing
Now,
the
he's done
re-aggression.
really well here.
So I
If
think
his
it was
task is just
ambitious
keep
for. I don't want to say it was
sucking
ambitious.
under, he
I like the
doing that
aggression, the
very
mid
well.
round,
Again, making it hard to
the
find
mid round
value
push.
in the
I'm just gonna pause it for a second just so I can think. Remember that one round where Forsaken literally like walked out after NRG did like a really bad B fake? So they wanted to do the same thing, right? They wanted to get that mid round info as early as possible, catch these timings as early as possible. However, NRG were ready for it. Mata had a great read that this B main smoke was
operator kinda played in
pretty
and
much a
he's
fake.
doing that very well.
Walked past it.
Again, making it
Punishes
hard to
Paper
find
Rex
value
on
in the
their
operator. Kinda
re-aggression.
played in a little bit, sure, but
Also, something I
again,
do
this-
want to mention
again, task
is
just to keep
look at how these two were peeking B main. So it looked kind of int, but at the same time, there was thought put behind it. So the idea was, how do we get something's up on the line without making it a dry fight? So ideally you want like a flash or something, right? But your flasher is the guy who's opping. So what do? You need something to give you an advantage. So their solution was, hey, we're gonna have Omen fake TP across, so he's like a drone, right? They're gonna break. He's like a bad neon. I don't want to say bad neon, but it's like a neon, right?
Pace change we see.
Omen jump peaks. These, if anyone's posted here, they're gonna be pre-aimed at the Omen up in the air. They're gonna flick up to the Omen. Omen's probably not gonna get one tap because he's in the air and he's gonna TP to safety. And this TP threatens the TP across. So this does a lot of things. 1, info. 2, it breaks crosshair. 3, it threatens the cross. But the main purpose of this is the breaking crosshair part because it gets something on the angle.
Indeed to address the operator.
All right, so they push him back and look at the re-aggression. The re-aggression is the exact same thing. So Mata's in an off angle.
Op player, he wasn't really forcing fights too far. This
One
time
way
was
this,
a
the
bit
one way,
more active on it.
and they're like, all right, let's do it again. All right, 3, 2, 1.
In terms of
Owen jump peek for the angle break. Brock actually spams it a little bit and backs up. Something thinks, all right, he has the line, right? Something sees him getting spammed. When someone's spamming, it means
in terms of getting
they're going to be inaccurate, right?
to deep for angles.
Gets punished. Gets punished.
Read something with a smile.
So yeah, this guy was just baiting for Mata, who's in the off angle. So that's why they won. Anyways,
Now,
let's
he's
go.
done
Let's go next.
really well here. If his task is
So
to
the round
keep
pauses.
something
Everyone
under heel, he is
freezes.
doing that very well.
Energy's like, hey, are they
Again, making it
gonna
hard to
reclear
find
this
value
again?
in the operator, kinda played in a little bit
And these
short,
guys are
but
posted. They're posted for a reaction, right? Because there's so much noise being made B main. When there's a lot of noise, usually there's a reaction somewhere else on the map.
this is
So they're
impressive
expecting
stuff.
either like a Paper X aggression A, a Paper X aggression mid, which is being, everything's being held. Wow. And the aggression's actually B main. Oh my goodness. Oh! Oh my god, it's B main. The blind to get them off the angle, picks up the op,
Jing,
re-peeks the line with the op gets the kill.
in terms of round. A little bit of
Dang.
question marks
Well,
with
now
the
Energy knows the op's now A. So they're like, you know what, guys, let's regroup A. Wow. Wow. Great off angle from Envy. Gets 2 1v1s. Jing peeks off of that and then gets a kill. My goodness, dude. My goodness. And now can Kiko do it? Nope, Envy is too clean. He is too clean. All right. Beautiful. Let's watch the replay.
And again, the willingness to refight on big garage too, to pick up that operator to re-challenge.
Yeah.
So this is
if
punished.
Forsaken
Let's watch the
going
second play.
forwards there
Wait, what?
is pretty wild, but
Why? Oh, Alex raged off of the peak. I see, I see. Off of something's peak. Yeah, something's first peak was a little bit sus. Or not the first peak, the re-peak was a little bit sus.
The return of area
He definitely did not have to force the
Alienware's
re-peak.
highest performance desktop yet.
But I think Alex knows that too, which is why he's like, dude, like clearly that's a bad fight. Like, don't do it. So it was good up until that peak. And I think everyone knows. I think everyone knows it. Something knows it. Alex knows it. All right, Jing has this raise ult. Flash, flash.
No rest for the wicked. Early show,
Wait, where am I gonna put my mouse? We can do this, I guess.
I'm curious if the moment comes where something.
All right, sorry, I just wasn't paying attention. Let's go back.
Towards B.
All right, a lot of aggression B main,
Early show, forced towards
or not
B,
aggression, but a lot of noise being made B main.
I'm curious if the moment comes where something actually opts to
Prowler
right
A
instead,
close,
because
gets nothing.
not necessarily many comfortable spots for him to post up deep early on. And already here sitting at what, 0-3, 0-4. I don't even know where he's at, but
Interesting. Why is Omen all the way over here?
Yeah,
yeah,
0-3.
3, yeah.
So the smoke heaven. Oh, smoke heaven here. Okay.
Okay. Flash into follow, and Envy this time isn't playing in that sort of off-angle position. He's a bit deeper towards CT side. Gonna catch Ethan though.
Ooh,
That's a big
dude,
pick.
Envy is
Trying to
so
get picked
clean,
up and then
dude.
very towards side, but they are a man to the good in this retake.
The re-aggression. Oh no, oh no.
Here, Jing on the showstopper, right out into the open. He's going to connect as well.
Okay.
2-4, it's just too
This
late.
should be Paper X's round.
Nico and Brock, what are you meant to do about this? These retakes have
Oh,
been miraculous
what?
from Paper X.
Wait, was that
He
planned?
started something, doesn't even need his hand on the keyboard at
Wait,
this point.
wait,
They
wait.
know
Was
they're
that
fucking
planned?
dead
There's
to
no way that
rights.
was planned.
NRG starting to understand what made Paper X scary on Switch.
Okay.
Teed
Um.
up, they give them the site.
Okay.
They're happy for them to execute.
Okay, wait.
They are side.
3 on
So a couple of things I need to think through.
just a rifle instead because
First of all,
not
my
necessarily
question
3 on
is, why is Omen all the way here? Now, I know that there's a tech for Omen ult where if you are within a certain distance away from where you're TPing, from where you're ulting, and if you cancel the ult, as long as you are far enough away, no, actually that's here. I don't know if it works for here. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Why would Omen start here instead of just being with his team? I guess there's a lot of time left still. So if NRG wanted to execute A, like, you know, like do a pump fake A main, they Omen ult A. So Paper X is like, hey, Omen ult on A site. And if they cancel it, they're going to expect Omen to maybe be with his team. But instead, if Omen's over here, he can actually just pivot towards B or mid really fast instead of being stuck on A site with his team. Or, or he expects Paper X to push through B main, through B lobby into spawn. Maybe that's it. And so if his TP gets canceled, he can at least hold spawn for this timing. Maybe that's it. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay, cool.
He's not had much impact.
And then A main.
Big chance for it though, isn't it? TP comes in and they're gonna.
But yeah, so and next thing I want to see is I want to see this aggression screens. So I think,
Fight, flash and
okay, my first impression was it seems like Mata was just kind of running it down. I think taking screens is a good play. I think it's the right play. I think you need util. So my question is, did he get util?
follow, and Envy this time isn't playing in that sort of
So I am curious.
angle position.
All
He's
right.
a bit deeper towards CT side. Gonna catch Ethan though. That's a
Oh,
big
why was there not a smoke screen? Oh, there wasn't a smoke screen because they wanted to aggress into it.
in that
Okay. They wanted to aggress into it. Mata was about to run in, but then they're like, Envy just peeked and he's like, oh shit. Oh crap. Uh-oh. Oh, this is so weird. There's a Vice Thorns over here. Oh, this is really weird. I think this is just poorly executed from NRG. Super weird. We're not going to smoke screens because we want to take screens. But then we also Thorns here so that... Because the Thorns essentially stops the elbow peak and it stops the screens peak. I think NRG just didn't expect the site to be completely open. And so now they're like, okay, what do we do? Like, Do we pop this thorns or not? Do we smoke screens or not? If we're taking screens, how are we gonna take it? I feel like there's like these like deeper layers that just haven't been prepared yet per se.
He's a bit deeper towards CT side. Gonna catch Ethan.
Because yeah, Ethan's like, wait, yo, guys, he's peeking screens. What's going on, guys? And then these guys are like, what? There's Thorn's elbow. We can't actually peek out. And they're like, oh crap.
No, that's a big
Oh
pick.
crap.
Spike gonna get picked up and then ferried towards side, but they are
Okay, so NRG are down numbers.
man to the good in this.
This guy's holding the ramp retake. Okay, there we go. Mata stuns for himself. So one's planning, Mata stunning. Keiko has nothing to help.
retake.
I guess Keiko's holding Heaven because someone has to kind of hold Heaven-ish. So it's okay. It's okay. They're covering all their options. Unfortunately, the stun isn't enough. He doesn't have smoke to cover screens. Yeah, what did he? Is it because? Oh, is it because he used a smoke before? It is. Wait.
Credit to Jing and Envy.
Wait a
there
second.
To kind of toe the line.
Okay, I see. He threw a lurk smoke mid at the very start, so he only had one smoke for the
I'm curious
execute.
at the moment, not necessarily,
Now,
but
knowing Keiko, he definitely calmed it to his team. He's like, guys, I only got one smoke. What do we do?
comfortable spots for him to post up deep early on. And already here sitting at what, 0-3, 0-4. I don't even know what he's
The smoke's probably coming up soon, though, right? It's been 20-ish seconds. So surely the second smoke's coming up soon.
sad, but
He's not had much impact. Yeah, 0-3.
yeah.
When does the second smoke
Big
come up?
chance for it though, isn't it? TP comes in and they're gonna somewhat split the site. Flash into follow, and Envy this time isn't playing in that sort of off-angle position. He's a bit.
The
deep
smoke's not
towards
up yet.
CT side. Gonna catch Ethan though.
Whoa.
That's a big pick.
What are the
Spike
smokes
gonna get
time?
picked
What's
up,
the
but
smoke
they're
timer again?
towards site, but they are a man to the good in this
I'm like
retake.
lost in the sauce. Now the smoke's up. Okay. Okay, got it. Got it. All right. I see. All right. Nice. We're breaking this down. So it's not that they didn't smoke screens because they wanted to take screens. Maybe that's part of it. But it's straight up because he only had one smoke. So if you only have one smoke, where do you smoke? Screens or Heaven? Probably Heaven. So you smoke Heaven, screens is open. Okay. It's just so weird. It's just very weird, right? Because in no situation would NRG VOD review this and say, all right, guys, let's go back.
Spike angle.
This is the situation we want to be in. Where we have two elbow behind our own thorns. And screens is open, and these two are trying to scale up. Like, there's no shot that they're like, yes, that's okay. It's worth it.
Position. He's a bit deeper towards CT
Yeah, there's no shot, right?
side. Gonna catch Ethan though.
So I think this is something they just have to like, review. They're like, all right, how can we polish this A execute? Like, if we only have one smoke, how are we going to execute? That's just a solution that's a problem they have to solve.
On a showstopper, right out into the open. He's gonna connect as well.
Anyways, yeah, great blind elbow into the showstopper. Jin gets one. Everyone floods together. The flash, these two peek elbow off the flash.
Kiko and Brock.
Jing double satchels up top over here, makes Keiko look,
It's the
and as Keiko's looking up here, the flash goes right where he's looking. Is this planned? Is this planned? It might be. Honestly, it might not be planned, but maybe because PRX have played with each other for so long, and they know how to capitalize off their teammates' movement, their just whatever their teammates are doing. So the second the something saw Jing double satchel up here, like he knows what Jing is gonna do. He knows Jing is gonna be up here. He knows Jing's not gonna get flashed by this flash. And so he immediately flashes off of Jing's movement. And it's just perfect. You see, Keiko tried to react, but he couldn't because he was focused over here.
have been
And it's just clinical.
miraculous from
I mean,
PRX.
this is
As the fuse started,
this is the skill of PRX. It is planned. Watch your comms. They do this shit. I would believe it. I think it is. They know their backside, so Jing's the bait to screw the crosshair. Yeah. So I am kind of curious if like,
He's gonna connect as well.
all right,
Scuba will forward, just two left.
because clearly Jing's like, all right, I'm gonna satchel on top over here. Like we've done it in scrims before. Yep.
Kiko and Brock, what
Boom, boom.
you meant to do?
Because Jing's not even looking sight. I think Jing double satcheled, saw 1A main. And so that's why he's looking A main.
About this?
But the question is like, I don't know. I don't know. This is one of the things where the timing is so tight that it's really hard to say whether this is planned or not. Because Jing was not like Jing was clearly focused on A main. If Keiko, actually, I guess there's no chance that Keiko would be ready for this unless he heard. It's so hard, dude. I think there's so many layers. Because like normally, if Jing just double satchel, like Keiko can hear it. He'll know to frame like around here. However, there's two players stomping towards him elbow, and these two players have already flashed elbow. So in other words, Keiko, even though normally he'd be ready for this play, because there's this layer of like two guys stomping on his right, already flashing, he needs to be worried about his right, and that's why he's slower to react to this play. And because he's slower to react to this play, these guys are able to flash. First of all, Jing doesn't die, and Keiko gets full flashed because it's just like the mental stack, you know? It's the mental stack. There's just pressure everywhere. And so it's hard for him to focus on one thing at a time. And, you know, it's not because Keiko's bad or anything. Keiko's an amazing player. It's because of the way PRX are layering this pressure together. And the fact that PRX can execute this type of pressure consistently is what makes them so good.
NRG starting to understand what made
Bang.
PRX scary on split.
Okay.
And one of the things we were not necessarily criticizing G2, but asked just.
They've got such nice layering.
All right. Let's watch the replay.
Really hard to handle him
Let
in
me
those
just
moments.
clean kills from
It feels like
Envy.
such nice layering to
Boom.
this. There it is. That's the kill that kind of made that disruptive attempt
Wow.
at plant almost irrelevant, right? And then the ult follows up.
Wow.
I think
Something really
that's
small
nice
too. Something
layering.
really, really small here.
There it is.
Omen blind. Omen blinded elbow. Jing was gonna come out, clear this close left spot. Because this spot's the hardest for these guys to clear. Right? When you come out of screens, it's really hard to clear this spot. So what Jing does is he comes out, peek off the blind, doesn't see anyone. Now here's the thing. Most Raze players would keep going out. However, Jing knows that he's not the win con. These guys are the pack, right? He's by himself. And so literally off of clearing everything, instead of going forward by himself, he actually backs up. Like, holy shit. With his, you know, his ult is ticking. If he doesn't shoot anything, it's going to go to waste. He decides to back up. He didn't just hold it. And Scuba here is also a great player, right? So Scuba is like, okay, hey, Raze usually is like W keying forward. And when a player is W keying forward, that is a great timing to peek. So Scuba expects a timing, and that's why he peeks it immediately. But Jing was actually still haven't posted. And then because of that, he was able to shoot, use the rocket's like recoil to duck back behind cover, where normally he'd be out in the open. It's just these small things, dude. It's these small things that makes these players so good. Man. Man, PRX are informed, guys. PRX are informed. Holy crap.
I think a lot of us are.
Already at 9-2, by the way.
Timeout. All right. All right, I fear I've been focusing too much on the micro that I completely forgot about the macro. Nah, not the ad.
I'm only 40.
Every time you guys see an ad, just pretend it's a Solve Academy ad, guys. By the way, Solve Academy is super cool. We highly recommend if you guys want to join our community. Okay. Let's see. If you're NRG, what are you saying? Actually, wait, that last one was kind of a mess, so maybe they're talking about that. I think NRG knows, though. So far, it's been 6 rounds. They kind of know how PRX are playing, right? They like to re-peak early. They like to take mid-round info off timings. And essentially, NRG just have to be ready to punish that. So I think they've already got that down. Next, the question, I think what they need to do really... They're playing the early and mid-round fine. I think it's towards this like end game, these end round scenarios where the execute happens, the retakes are happening, fights are happening. Now they just have to like dial in. They have to tighten up. Okay. But the answer, everyone A. Because something still has an up, so they keep doing this wall over here to block off top ramp. All right, so it's an A rush again, huh? Yeah, after the A hit. Boom, flashes. Oh my god, wait, Neon was blinded. Was that an Omen blind? Wait,
really shuts him down on this. And once again,
Wait.
PRX with a man to the good. Something's still on patrol, but you can
Wait.
see the attempt made, and it's an attempt. They are not disrupting this team. Something has got opportunities. Too many targets, too little time. But it's all on Ethan. Devi getting his time in the sun as well.
Okay. Maybe NRG and G2, the best two Americas. You missed that. Yeah, I did see the G2 2-0. I didn't actually watch the game, but I saw the... Did I watch it? I think I saw a couple of rounds, but that's about it. Alright, so let's go to this...
PaperX don't have tendencies.
What happened here? What do you think about Valorant Mobile and esports of it? No idea. I don't know anything about Valorant Mobile. I assume it probably plays pretty similarly to what's it called? To PC. But is there auto aim in Valorant Mobile? Wait, it's not auto aim. What's it called again? No, it's auto aim, right?
They feel like it's intuition.
Don't think so. Hey, as long as everyone's on the same playing field, I think that's what matters. I am curious how much mechanics play a role into aim assist. Aim assist. Thank you guys. Holy crap. I'm so cooked right now. But yes, aim assists.
Have tendencies.
Is there aim assist? If there is aim assist, cool. That means the game can focus more on the strategy aspect, I think. If there isn't, I think that's okay too. Okay, there's no aim assist. Okay. My biggest question is, how much do mechanics play into this? Because for PC, like, I would say mechanics are a huge part of the game. A huge, huge part. Which is why PaperX have been so successful. Because they're able to leverage their mechanics and fight together extremely, extremely well. So for them, it's about executing these very unique mechanical situations better than everyone else in the world. However, if, let's say on mobile, now again, this is what I don't know, so I'm just kind of throwing stuff out here. If the mechanical ceiling is lower on mobile, I don't know if it is, but if it is, then you're kind of forced to rely on the tactics to create advantages. At least that's my line of thought. I could be wrong. So to answer your question, I actually have no idea. Anyways, let's watch this round. Yes. What the heck happened? I feel like things just kind of collapsed. Prowler close. This is from a... okay, so the Prowler... No one shot the fucking Prowler. What is going on? We just have 4 guys baiting. Is that the strat? Was the strat to send Mata in alone to bait stuff out? It could be. But at the same time, what happened was this Prowler just latched onto Mata. He's full blinded. He slides in full blind. Something dodges the flash despite opping. Unfortunately, misses a shot because it's a hard shot. TP's away. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Wall goes up from the defenders. Oh no. Mata ults. He walls up. There's a flash on sight. Something throws a random op shot in here. So Mata's like, yo, I got like a 1 second window to do whatever I want. He slides out. Envy is here, waiting with a shorty. Oh no, not with a shorty. He has a rifle. But there's a molly inside the smoke. That's Scuba's molly, right? I'm pretty sure. Right, so Envy is cooking. Is Envy cooking? He is cooking. He's cooking. Okay, so there's a molly. He sits inside the molly. Mata also slides in the molly. They're taking like a molly bubble bath together. But because Mata's the one that has to go through a smoke, Envy gets the kill. Okay. 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 Omen TP up rafters. Pretty standard.
Luckily shuts him
Counter molly.
down
We
on
love our mollies here.
this, and once again,
What a weird smoke. Is this intended? It could be intended. There is a high chance this is actually intended.
PRX with a man to the good.
All right, and PRX retake heaven. Everyone's rotated. Whoa, 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 my boy Scuba. Are you trying to catch a timing? Is this it? Okay, so the smoke goes up. Okay, so Scuba wanted to put the smoke up and immediately hop into the smoke. Immediately. And dude, actually, this smoke is kind of genius. This smoke is positioned in a way that actually lets Scuba make this play. Where we smoke. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Who truly won here? Wait, we fucking play it frame by frame. He sees sky. Misses the sky. Does he look at the minimap? No, he does not. He does not look at the minimap. He is purely in the fucking flow state. Okay. So, both Scuba and something had the exact same idea. Smoke goes up, he misses the shot. Immediately, Scuba's like, all right, smoke goes up, I'm going to get into the smoke first. Something, he's like, smoke goes up, I'm going to get in the smoke first. They both have the same idea, because whoever gets into this smoke first has the advantage. Now, they both go in. The difference is, Scuba did not expect something to make this play. You know, he's expecting something to be sitting back, you know, cocking his gun, waiting out the smoke, maybe holding this angle. So that's why Scuba had his knife out, and then he took out his gun to come out this way on the right. Something immediately W keys forward with a shorty, the better gun by the way, and just one tap Scuba. Outplayed. Straight up outplayed. And then the smoke goes down because Scuba dies. Shots missed. Everyone misses. Ethan gets blinded. He hops in, so now he's trapped. Now PRX are all fighting together. Keiko is not on the same page. Probably because he was holding sight, right? Did they fully clear sight yet? Blind comes out. Ethan's full blind. I think Keiko was holding. He was holding elbow. That's why. That's why he was late to peek.
Too many targets, too little time, but it's all on Ethan.
And then PRX just fought together and win. Okay. Okay. What a wild game. What a wild game. I like it. This is very fun. The first two kills were it's like... I'm gonna be honest though, like... Is this the plan? Is this like... Like... Look at this Omen blind. Wait, there's no Omen blind. Is this... So clearly, this is some kind of ante, right? Because they smoked, they mollied, and they blinded this entire line. Now, maybe the blind is for hell, actually. Perhaps that's it. Maybe the blind is for hell. And then we're going to dog and blind hell. Maybe that's it. But I'm guessing the blind is also maybe for heaven, too. And then he goes into the molly. Because, what? It just feels so odd. Like, maybe he wants to go through the smoke and, like, pinch sight, like, from the angle, from the heaven angle, right? Because if you're playing on A, you're focused on A main, you're not going to be focused on heaven. I'm not going to overthink it. I don't think it was a good play. I'm going to be honest here. I don't know. Maybe if I think about it longer, I can like brainwash myself into thinking that it could be a decent play, but I don't know. I mean, like, technically, if there was someone in the smoke, the molly is good, right? The molly is good. And the blind is decent too. So the blind and molly would be decent for this guy to run into the smoke. It's not bad. But the thing is, if you're nearsighted, they're going to see him anyway, so it's not a real blind. So I don't think the nearsight's for heaven. I think the nearsight's for close and flower. If that's the case, then it's just a molly in the smoke. Anyways, very weird. Very weird.
0 point. 4 in a row now for PRX.
Okay, default for NRG. Flash A main, show a little bit of pressure, put the wall up. The op is actually towards A, so this is a little bit scary for PRX, because once this wall goes up, he has to be wary of a lurk this way. But now the actual party's happening mid. Jing gets spammed. He was trying to do something funky. So yeah, both teams put their lurk smokes mid. Jing was trying to get inside the lurk smoke for timing and gets completely punished by spam. Alright, off of Jing's death, these two immediately take space B main. Very proactive, I love that. And they have to do this, because this lurk timing is a thing. So by losing a guy mid and by losing like this timing, this lurk timing, PRX, they have to get space elsewhere, which is why these two aggress B main. But, however, Brock is ready for it. Now the question is, who's going to win this fight?
All the way outside B here.
Oh, Seeker's coming through, so they speed it up. Oh my god, that's why Phantom is better. And Envy is just too clean. Oh my god. Oh my god, and Envy wins it. And Envy wins it. Okay. That was a fight that was definitely in Scuba's favor. Unfortunately, he peeked a little bit too wide, and Envy won it. Right into Envy's crosshair. In hindsight, if we were to VOD view, we'd be like, Scuba, if he doesn't know you're close, he's clearly gonna hold wide. And if he's holding wide, you don't want to swing wide. Boop. Ooh, nice. Wow. That is a nice angle. That's a really nice angle. Wait, champ. Wait a second.
Try and walk into this, and Kiko can play the time now. He can
beautiful.
Be the checkmate if
wow. Beautiful. Man, well played by Ethan. Well played by Ethan. Holy crap. Okay.
Like a relentless
oh.
weed,
Salve Academy ad, guys. Use your imagination. Ethan's Bulldog shoots like a vandal? Agreed. Agreed. Let's watch the replay.
Ethan snaps on the angle.
I mean, huge kill by Brock, following the gun tracers.
Again, losing out in that same scenario.
My goodness. That's so clean, dude. Gets the first kill, immediately looks B main. Man, that's so good. Alright, Flash A doesn't get anything close. The Thorns to stop a B main push for Brock to hold.
I'm not even in the server and I'm scared about it.
The Flash just for extra pressure, maybe? I think he's trying to stop a re-aggress with that Flash. Should make a little bit of noise. They're trying to make noise B main, they're trying to make noise mid. For an A aggression, and where these two are going to be posted.
Slowing NRG down.
But the aggression is not coming. The aggression is not coming. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Still, like, how is that possible? Oh, my God.
Oh dear, Ethan, you're in danger.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, the back pedal phantom spray.
I don't know what they got to clear him off with.
Going back towards mid, actually.
Yeah, they don't fancy it. They don't like it. It comes down to Devi against Ethan.
Devi still has a deep line.
Does Devi stand his ground?
So clean, dude. It's so clean. Has a deep line, expects heaven now, and he's expecting it perfectly. He's like, why would Ethan be peeking A main alone unless there are people heaven? And his team is towards B. Oh, here's some. Hey, it's both, guys. It's both. They're coming out. He has his stick. He has his stick. Spam the smoke, guys. Ooh. 2v2.
Oh my god, Brook again. He's not had a great
Okay. Thank goodness. If Forsaken won that, that would have been really bad. Okay, something 1v2 with an op.
As well.
He's going towards rifles.
Oh, really flipping this on his head. Look at the HP bars as well.
Oh, nice. Nice recovery from Brock.
A kill here, a
Okay.
consolation onto Bork. This operator's just not paying off for PaperX and some of these later
This is very high level. This is a very high level Valor. I think the ceiling for Valorant keeps getting higher and higher every year. Okay, but like if I was, who are the victims of Indy? Actually, well, we're probably gonna see it in a second, right? Wait, did we really not watch Indy's kills? Wait, we're not playing Indy's kills? Was it not clean enough?
We all know that was not meant to work. But Brook, gotta say it as well, he's had a rough start. I think he was sat on like 1 to 6.
Very clean from Brock.
I mean,
Massive impact.
bit of a misread here, but Divine unfortunately tucks back to elbow. He's so calm.
Timeout. Whose timeout is it? Is it PaperX or is it NRG?
Bottom of the board, 2 and 6, and like I said,
PaperX
the
timeout?
operator, sure,
PaperX
commanding
timeout,
some
okay.
respect.
Yeah, if I was NRG, I'd be like, guys, let's talk about our Viper wall. Let's talk about it.
Early on.
Since that
Can we talk about our Viper wall? There's kind of a gap there, guys. Like,
against PaperX.
guys.
These guys will fight you with whatever, hence the timeout. As much as yes, as you
Can we fix the wall, please?
So good in terms of reading a map and making.
All right, or here's the thing. Or don't fix it because you expect someone to be there and then you just spam it for a free kill. That's the solution. Now my question is, why does the wall have to have a gap? Ah, I see. If there's no gap over here, then there's going to be a gap over here, which is actually worse for the attackers. Okay, got it. Understood. So actually, this wall is fine. Just have to remember, there's a freaking gap here. So just, give it a little bit spam. After you clear ramp, just spam it a little bit.
What the setup is.
Okay, timeout. When a timeout happens, it means things are changing. And so this is like a mind game, right? Where the team that's winning is like, okay, how do we think they're going to adapt to us? And then what should we do based off of that? And then the defending team is obviously, or the team that called the timeout is trying to fix what's wrong. So it's the other team, it's the team that called the timeout trying to fix the problem, and the other team, trying to guess how they're going to adapt and then make changes based off that. Or keep things the same until something happens. So let's see what's going on. Is this the op? It's an outlaw. Ooh, look at this. Half armor, 4 half armors. So this is basically an op. So it's great that PaperX noticed this. Devise went off his ult. They have something's your ult. And what else? So the snipers, so these two are B main. I don't think much has changed. Really, not much has changed this round when it comes to PaperX's setup. NRG, they have also Viper ult. They're 2 off Sky ult. Maybe Ethan plants and Ethan gets the orb and he gets Sky ult. Let's see what happens. So NRG have been putting a lot of pressure towards A. They still have this wall. But all of them are actually towards B. I think it's going to be a, fake mid pressure with the Sky util into a B hit. But how are they going to deal with the sniper? Let's see. All right, immediately off a peek off of timing. He was trying to beat the thorns. Did beat the thorns. No one dies. Everyone lives. Immediately pivots back mid. So Mada's like, okay, outlaw is B main. He's trying to bait out util, right? And he did. He baited out this Molly. Wait a second. Unless this was, no, that's the Vice. I don't know whose Molly that was actually.
Quick check in.
Tamada got into vents. Oh god. Oh, yep. Okay. The judge reigns supreme. And Forsaken's in an off angle. Wow, beautiful Forsaken. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Forsaken's so good, dude. He's so good. And this round's over. And Envy's pushed through A. Dude, it must be so oppressive playing against PaperX. It just seems so oppressive. Okay, wait. I'm curious where. Let's look at the mystery of the Viper mollies. Viper Molly. No Viper Molly. Okay, cool. So there's only one Viper Molly. Got it. Okay.
Number of different places to rely
So
on.
something peeks off rip, off a timing, because he hasn't done that in a long time, right? Tries to peek off a timing, takes a shot, backs up really fast with
Ahead
it.
of
Forsaken's posting this off angle.
I mean, there's light
timing
shields.
here, yeah.
It's not a bad shout.
NRG, they have Scuba posted on this off angle, all right? So Scuba's also posted for a regression. They're making obvious noise going back mid. So clearly NRG are trying to bait this peek out. And I think if you're PRX, you should know what's up. But either way, PRX are ready for it. They have 2 posted mid and 1 posted over here for a lurk.
Again, they've been starting to really...
Look at this one way. It's like a pretty bad one way, but it still works. Mata jumps out with neon
find a way to
movement. Look at that, dude. Great movement from Mata. Jump out on the right, immediately pivots left, goes forward again, makes a lot of
Sometimes the
noise,
adjustment,
spams a little bit, footsteps, baits at the molly. Perfect movement.
repost up towards middle. Martyr
Oh, Ethan making footsteps splash, 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 splash towards sewers. Cuts noise,
pull a reaction
checks it real quick, see if there's anyone posted.
to this, drawing a lot
And
of
now they
players
lurk up mid a
trying to
little
keep eyes
bit.
towards vents, towards male.
Forsaken, he one ways, jiggles it, doesn't see anyone. He's like, all right, someone could be wide. Boom, does the Omen jump peek tech.
And there's the info.
Sees one, he's like, all right, there's one B main, guys. One B main, Mata slips through into vents. He clears vents. However, this is pretty scary. This is kind of scary if you're Mata, because someone could be peeking you from here, someone could be peeking you from here.
Check in.
So while Mata's getting attention in vents over here, these guys are re-clearing B main.
Something still positioned up towards.
And keep in mind, guys, if you guys have a judge and you guys have a smoke mid, this fight is highly advantageous towards you, for you.
Divide does
Boom. All right. So while this is happening, let's see. What? Wait. Let's replay.
Middle. Martyr's
Let's
trying
go back to when
pull
Forsaken
a
jump
reaction
peeks
to
this.
Drawing a lot of players to try and keep eyes towards vents, towards mailroom.
Jump peek.
And there's the
One's
info for
out
Forsaken,
wide.
though.
Wow. He jump peeks it. TP's back. He hears this guy hop away. So he hears Scuba running back. Because Scuba respects that this could be like just a straight up re-aggression. Right?
quick check in.
But now, because of this, they've given up all B main space. Forsaken, interesting. So while Devi is aggressing mid, I'm sure this is planned. While Devi is aggressing mid, Forsaken aggresses B main at the exact same time. So when one side takes contact, it almost sets up the other side to thrive, right? Because if Forsaken gets caught out B main, trying to re-aggress, they won't expect the mid aggression, and vice versa. Because usually, teams aggress only on one section of the map at a time, and they play passive in the other section because that's like their weak side.
Something still
So this is
positioned up towards.
it's a very calculated risk from both sides. Whoa, look at this ping though. So they know that Forsaken could have actually TP'd across. They actually ping it. They're like, okay, he could be across, he could be posted in this wide off angle.
Right, does
So they call 3, 2, 1, let's peek. And but they're peeking Forsaken. They are forgetting who they're peeking.
Can anyone
The blind into the jump peek for info. Knows the guy is blinded. Peeks off that. Gets blinded himself. He ducks back. TP's in place because these guys, like the normal play would be after you're blinded, you TP back to safety. Because, why would you stay? Forsaken's like, nah, dude, I'm gonna. That's what they expect. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna TP in place. Ethan knows that this is a possibility. But there's a lot of mental stack, right? Mental stack is so important in Valorant because it divides your focus. So for him, he's like, okay, I know he could have fake TP'd. I'm just going to quickly re-clear it. And so he kind of does it in a rush.
away? He's gonna hold it.
And then, Forsaken lands a nice shot.
That is his side of the map. And Kiko.
And this round is over.
Look who's coming in. V.
Yep, and after all this, Envy just pushes through Ray. Boom, oppressive. Honestly, dude, I think... Wait, Forsaken was blind by Kiko. Yeah, exactly, right. That's why he tried to... That's why they expected him to TP away. But he actually TP'd in place. But anyways, I would say this last kill from Envy is actually gigantic. Because if you die over here to an A flank, you feel that pressure, right? Like you're getting crushed. And that's like that. This kill, I think, is more mentally taxing than just getting run down B main. So just something small, to consider.
Kind of playing into expectations of what PaperX are going to do here, but again, in certain
Oh, there's a flash. Wow. Okay, no, Forsaken just a goat. So as the smoke is fading, NRG flashed. Okay, so that's way better from NRG. As the smoke is fading, they flashed. However, I think
of what PaperX are going to do here, but
yeah. That's just it's like a bug with the game, or because of how the game's coded. The flash did not get anything at all. Now Forsaken would have turned it, but because the flash popped like a split second before the smoke fully faded, yeah, that's just unfortunate. So it wasn't even NRG's fault. NRG actually played that perfectly. Because think about it, right? The flash didn't flash anything. So these guys who are swinging thinks that this line is cleared. So they're focused way more on this angle or someone potentially peeking from here. And because they think that this exact location is cleared because this flash didn't get anything. So it wasn't even NRG's fault. Forsaken should have died here. Or it should have been a 1-for-1 trade. Like, dude, that's so sad. Look at that. Flash. Gets nothing. NRG's like, oh, it's cleared, guys. First guy dies, second guy's like, wait, what? And then Ethan's like, shit, I gotta trade. He misses his first bullet because Forsaken's wide swinging. And then boom. Dang. Damn. Okay. Okay. I see. Well, that's pretty funny, huh?
When I got shingles, I was 52 years old. I thought.
So a little bit of unlucky, a little bit of great shots from Forsaken. Well, what was that? Okay, anyways.
Yeah, NRG were maybe reading there was going to be an explosive round from PaperX.
All right, NRG I broke. Let's just play it out.
Ooh.
Okay, explosive B main. Both teams want B main. We see Mata coming out mid. What the? Yo! Open your ears! Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so for him, he did not expect Neon to be up there up mid so fast. That's a power of Neon. Oh, great triple peek. Beautiful. Alright, and he just runs him down. Okay. It's a bug, very big bug. Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Again, learning on the fly. Left the back door open to heaven and
yeah, I mean, hey, even top players don't expect that timing. That's a power of Neon.
I think Cat's a minimap for the start of that, whether or not anybody... Somebody rotate the other way out of vents or something?
Nice! Alright, NRG win their save round. Beautiful. It's just a decisive B split.
Beautiful catch.
Alright, now what? Keiko has an up. Alright, final round and a half. Alts. Oh, look at all these alts. Alright, when there are a billion alts online, what's the game plan? Let's see. A double post B main. So these guys are expecting a peak B. These two are posted A. Actually, it looks like they're going to dog. The spike is towards A, though. So they're probably going to end A. Maybe pressure A a little bit. Wait for a B response with the op. Wait. Group up A, rehit A. That seems to be the strat. Now let's see what PaperX does. Devi is going to be like locked in on mid though, because he's like, dude, I'm not going to let Neon run up on me again like that. And it looks like no ops, lots of ults. Ethan has Sky ult too, so there's potential here too. 2 off Brock's Vice ult. This could be big.
Up to 6 now.
All right, let's see.
Okay.
So same default. NRG, they threw the thorns to stop a push. But actually, there's someone posted. And Jane gets picked off. I think Jane was trying to jump pick it or something. Or, oh. Alright, they walled here. Oh my god. The wall doesn't even matter because Omen can just do that. Oh my god. That's so good. Dude,
Feels
was that
almost
planned?
ironic to see that sort of thing
Wait, that
happen.
has to be
Something
planned,
now
right?
is on guard duty, but look
Or
where
maybe
the
not.
strike is. Look where
I think I was
NRG
just Brock
are
thinking on the
heading.
fly.
They found something
Wait,
here.
that was
He's gonna have his hands
okay. Wait,
full.
dude, we gotta watch it. We gotta watch it again. Okay, wait. So this is just to take B main control and secure B main control. This is what a lot of teams do with their sentinels on attack. So they plants the wall, Omen blinds, and Viper ult mid. So it's like a slightly late Viper ult mid, which is kind of interesting.
Wall goes in. They've had enough of
Wall
these
goes
late
in. Forsaken's like, all right, dude, like I need to get rid of this wall. I have to get rid of this wall.
round creep out, but
Interesting. The blind actually came through from Keiko. Wait,
there's naughtiness in middle.
why?
Wall goes
Let's up the volume.
in. They've had enough of these late round creep outs, but
It's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence they both had the same timing. Because I think Keiko wanted to blind for Brock to get this line again. To try to punish Omen trying to do exactly this.
Sake would like to deal with that.
And Brock is like, huh, okay, the wall's triggered. I have an idea. Jump up over here, jump up on the wall. They do not expect Brock to be on top of the wall. Like, Forsaken thinks he's safe. But surprise!
Here, completely catches Forsaken
Man,
off guard.
dude, this is the highest level of Valorant where like you have to take these like tiny advantages. These tiny advantages to get kills. Alright. So now that Brock has been main control, A's low, everyone's grouping up A. PRX are forced to still stay spread. 1-1-1.
Way there.
That's gonna be tough for him to live through here.
Hi. Oh, what a perfect tether. Ah!
Envy! The start and end of this round might be with him. And with 5 bullets to play with, there's still someone on the site.
Damn.
They're gonna send in something.
Damn.
They don't wanna make any mistakes on this one. Something's gonna pop out of the ult. And Kiko trying to be a little tricky with this one. Goes back in. Envy! Outrageous for the
Okay.
He might
Let's do some investigation. So a perfect call from NRG. This should have been a free win from NRG because all of PRX are spread out.
be tough for
One tether
him to live through this.
stops
I
the
think-
push.
Yeah, I think he knows. He
This is NRG's wall, by the way. This is NRG's wall. It's not PRX's wall.
Spark on the one way there.
I mean, the ult is going towards either flower or rafters. You know this.
tough.
The neon stun missed. The neon stun missed. It hit this wall. The neon stun he was trying to throw the stun like towards flower or wherever. I think he was trying to hit it over here and have it bounce over here. But instead it hit the wall, so it slowed them. The tether slowed them too. The sky flash gets someone, and Scuba is like, wait, yo, the sky flash hit someone, guys. Like, I got you guys. Let's swing through together.
Yeah, I think he
Scuba dies. Mata was actually about to, Mata was ready to go through the wall too.
knows.
But he gets full spam through the wall. So honestly, unlucky.
Oh!
And Ethan flashed. It pops. But the wall is still up. Wait, is this a defender wall this time? No, this is still the attacker wall, right? Is it gonna go down soon? Okay, yeah, Scuba. Okay, I see. So, because it doesn't immediately go down after Scuba dies.
Here, I think he knows. Oh!
Just put down the damn wall.
He might not be
Just
going
put the wall down.
way.
God dang it.
The start and end of this round might be with him. And with
Okay, so TLDR, I think so far what I'm seeing is PRX are definitely very, very good at these chaotic situations. They're very, very strong mechanically. they are masters at playing off each other and finding these like puny advantages, right? These like small little things that they do to catch enemies off guard. That's what they're really good at. NRG, on the other hand, they are playing a more, how do I say this? They're playing single duelist. So in other words, their support util needs to be on point, right? It has to be perfect. The problem with this is that they can get disrupted pretty easily. That's one. And two, if it's not perfect, there will be gaps. There will be weaknesses. And PRX are really good at abusing those weaknesses. Like, just them not putting this wall down is just one mistake, one small mistake. You know, normally it shouldn't matter. Like, why does it matter if two guys are going to double swing, Sky's flashing and, you know, triple swinging with you? And, you know, they have stuns, they have all this util. In theory, they should still win. But PRX individually are great enough players to just win the rounds off of these mistakes. That seems to be the story so far. Because there have been so many times where it's like, oh, it should have been NRG's like win, but something weird happens and the PRX just gets a 3K or something.
Make any mistakes on this one, something gonna pop out of the ult.
Not that any of it's good or bad. It just makes for an interesting narrative. Oh wait. Wait. The round's not over. Wait, I thought the round was over. Can Brock do it? 1v3. 30 seconds left.
Brock gonna find a target, Divide dead. Now a 1v2. Don't think this is done yet. Brock's got pops it, Envy getting closer. He's thought about
he knows he could be getting flanked. I don't think there's time.
Having a look. He's trying to find him 15 seconds. Can he locate one? A tough task. He's
beautiful crossfire.
All
right, beautiful. Envy ace. Okay, Envy ace.
What a hero again on the A side, Lauren.
But yeah, Envy has impressed me so far. I don't really watch much Pacific. I've heard Envy was good, but like, holy crap, his shots are freaking straight, guys. His shots are very, very straight. Holy crap. Let's go. Alright, guys. Edge. Okay, so this has been going on for quite a while. I'm gonna finish this map. I really don't know if I'm gonna finish the rest of the series, because holy crap, it's been a second. Yo, Jin Saga, thank you for the dono. Really gotta go, wake up at 3, would love to meet IRL though if you visit Toronto. Hey, I got you, man. You know, the funny thing was, I was actually at VCT Toronto. So, dang. If you sent this message to me a year ago, maybe something could have happened. But we'll see. I think it would be fun to do IRL stuff. Oh, you guys are still talking about Valor Mobile. Dang, okay, maybe that's the next wave. Alright, anyways. Let's see, 6-6 half, banger. Let's see what happens. So now, PRX are on attack and NRG on defense. Okay. Devi is going no Molly, just Sheriff. Honestly, solid. Okay, pretty standard buys. Nothing out of the ordinary. Alright. The eye for a ramp. Breaks it. Ethan knows. He knows that lineup. Breaks it. Immediately pivots mid. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Instant pivot mid. This is great. I love that energy of being proactive. Instantly take mid. Don't see anything here. Checks heaven. See if the lurk's gone through. They're like, all right, no lurks. It has to be A. This is a great time. A great timing from NRG. Oh, he spot one. Spot one. He's like, hey, they're contacting up ramp, guys. Oh, shit. That's a lot of people heaven, guys. A lot of people heaven. So it's just Brock's site alone. Okay, the trades get through. The retake ramp from NRG's fast flanks. This is really great. Wall goes down. Boom. All right. Giant kill. And now PRX have 0 space on site. No space. NRG did come from mid, so they know that there's chances that there's not a mid flank. So what are they doing? Playing it slow. These two are the main pack so far. Flash. Ah! Mata stun too early. Oh.
This was never meant to be the way
Okay,
it goes,
okay.
But down to a 2v2, PRX come into their own. Kiko trying to shoulder the corner.
Oh, baby.
And then for
Oh,
Sagan to take
giant
out the
kill.
equation. Ethan with nothing to
So
do
good.
but die.
So good.
NRG capitulate and
Okay.
crumble.
NRG played the macro very, very well. But when it came down to the execution of just shooting your guns, PRX shot their guns better. I mean, just winning these crucial 1v1s. Yeah. So good. So good. Okay. Okay. So even though PRX, all 3 PRX members were here at a certain point in the round, and NRG had this space, this space, this space, they still lost. This just shows how, dude, how scary Forsaken, and not Forsaken, just honestly all of PRX are. It's like the fact that they're able to just fight their way out of the situation is so impressive. And like they play each, like they're able to isolate 1v1s and win those 1v1s. That's the difficult part. But yeah, I think like if there is some like AI model like tracking, trying to predict who would win this round, they'd be like, oh yeah, like definitely 90% NRG for sure. PRX, they've got that X factor in them. All right, and now stack A. Dude, people like, I realize teams love freaking stacking A on ecos. They love stacking A. PRX are like, nope, let's go B.
So this should be comfy enough.
They heard the smoke bloom bottom mid, so they think it might be a mid aggress when it actually it's an A stack.
They are not EDG, so this should be okay.
All right, let's get forward a little bit. Okay.
NRG starting to funnel back into spawn. Not going to be allowed to.
And notice that PRX's buy is a little bit different from NRG's. It's a lot less greedy. They only have one guy saving for next. Actually, maybe the Stinger.
I mean, when you see Jing and
Whoa,
something,
2.6.
somebody's pushing.
Forsaken has a lot of money.
Somebody is going to push.
That's a lot of money. What does that mean? Is that a round 3 op?
Get a little bit closer to maybe going down to
Surely
the
not, right? Probably not. I think he just happens to have a lot of money.
Forsaken's wanting to farm as well. He's getting a bit closer.
So actually, no, this is a pretty cool buy. The fact that they're able to get 2 guns on the bonus. Oh, oh, oh.
They're actually not doing too bad at
Oh
this.
my
They
god.
made this
Wait,
costly.
wait.
You're not gonna
Wait.
get confused, but
Yeah,
you're
no
not
time,
gonna
no time.
costly. In V,
That's huge.
job is done. But for NRG, Mike, I mean,
I
that's an incredible round. I know it's not exciting
Wait.
if you're looking for the kills and all
Huge
that,
damage from
but
NRG.
but
Gigantic
economy-wise,
damage from NRG.
damage-wise,
Holy crap.
That's a window of chance they never
All right.
seem to have.
So it's almost as good as
The follow-up.
NRG could have gotten it. Ah, Edge.
It takes a personal approach to get.
Remember, guys, each time an ad comes up, just pretend it's in Salve Academy ad. By the way, pin the link in the, what do you even call it? What is called the pin link in chat, if you want to check it out.
These big
All right,
big
let's go
pictures
next.
this bomb.
Possible.
Okay, so, interesting buy, interesting buy. So they essentially, PRX essentially forced, and their buy actually looks pretty dang good. And if they lose this round, I believe 3 players will have enough to still full buy, while 2 cannot. Now, it's not bad because they have probably one of the best raises in the world, if not the best raise in the world. And what that means is on attack, Jing can use shotguns. So in other words, he doesn't need rifles technically. And another guy can just be like a support player, like, I don't know, Envy or someone, with a bad gun. And he can just toss util for his team. Okay, that's pretty cool. So despite losing 4 players on their anti-eco round, they're able to still pull out this buy. And a decent buy for the round after if they lose. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like it. Okay.
Guardian coming through in a bucket in the hands of Jing.
PRX, wide, ooh, fast. Yep. Fast play up ramp with a Bucky. Boom. Smoke this.
Make it matter.
Jing Roombas into the smoke. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Wait, hold on.
And flash to pressure mid. Oh my god, that's so cool.
Jing got there at the same time that Forsaken got up middle.
Okay.
That is a gap and a half.
Actually fire.
Very early, Mark.
I love that
is a
strat.
wild
Fire
for
strat.
NRG.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
these walk on an island and they're rapidly
So now what?
immense.
Now what? PRX,
Total
walk
control
back towards
round
A.
here. Kiko still
Nice from
close
NRG to instantly
on B
re-clear
lane.
mid.
Unfortunately, this is the sort of situation where Brawl, I mean,
So good that they're
what do
being
you
so
do? Cool,
proactive.
if you can find
They
one,
clear all of
great.
mid. They're like, hey, it's not mid. Okay,
Oh,
either
really
everyone's going
good
B main
offense,
or
yeah.
they're
Very
walking
early
back
moves
back towards A.
to get behind this.
All right, contact taken, so they know it's an A hit now. The flank is fast and there's no trips.
And PRX
Whew.
are just so unorthodox, but it's brilliant to witness. Brooks
Wow, going A
I
through
mean, a
screens.
horrific
Would you look at
caution
that?
here, and he's getting whiffy. That
Oh.
was clean enough, but overwhelmed.
I mean,
Right
great
side down,
spacing,
there's Mada.
great spacing from PRX. And then Mada gets a spam kill, beautiful.
Buy something in Indy, want that plant, they've got it.
Oh
And
my
they
god,
just
oh my god, he
find
expected it.
Mada.
He expected the
What was I
freaking
to say
spot.
about that?
Wait, did he expect it or did he see a
All
barrel? One of the two.
Towards CT,
Yo, what a
so
fucking banger of a
already
round.
Divide,
What a
trying to
banger
slip
round.
A little further ahead. Now we'll be smoked off though.
Mada,
Blind elbow.
this angle is not fun for you. Indy waiting.
Oh! Oh my god! Alright, Keiko. Okay, okay, okay. Wow.
Flipping the script right back on PRX.
Yo, what a
Dead
banger
to
of a
right
round.
set.
Banger.
Mada just creeping onto the angle.
Okay, wait.
That's
There's one aspect that I did miss. I do want to look back, but we can just start from the beginning. A really, really sick Vents pinch strat from PRX, in case you guys missed it. TLDR,
the Guardian coming through and
Omen blind?
in the hands of Jing.
swish, Omen blind, raise, double satchel, wall goes up by the way.
We'll make it work.
Raise, double satchels up ramp. If someone's close, they're gonna die. Okay. By the way, did Jing nade? He did not. Okay, it's just a satchel. Okay. Boom. Smoke comes over here because if you have a Bucky, you don't want this long range gunfight. So smoke comes up. This is great for the Bucky, but there could be someone in it. So Jing Roombas, and he's gonna peek into the smoke with the Roomba. Now, at the same time in mid, they do this lurk smoke mid, threatens a lurk to either vents. Actually, no, this is a slightly different smoke. It's a lurk smoke, but it's a different variation. It's like slightly inched into male, so it gives attackers a few more angles to come out of. Now, I'm pretty sure this is kind of how the lurk smoke's supposed to go. But I feel like I've seen it a little bit more right before. Maybe it's because this smoke is usually done with a Viper. So that's why it's usually bigger. But now, since it's with an Omen, the smoke's a little bit smaller. Scuba knows that there's a gap in the smoke, so he's trying to get a little bit of info. Immediately, flash eye, 2 pieces of util. Either you dodge a flash and get scanned, or you get scanned and get hit by the flash. He gets flashed.
Hold on.
Wait.
Look how
No, he dodges it? No, he's full blind. He's full blind. He's full blind.
quick.
Bang. The pinch goes good. Forsaken also TPs, by the way. Also TPs passed over here behind the smoke. In this little cubby over here made by the smoke.
There is a crunch through vents.
So pretty cool. All right, now let's go next. The re-clear, yada, yada, yada. Okay.
It'll be great.
So now what happens here? Okay, so they smoke here on the left. Prowler close.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
very early moves.
Yep, smoke left, Prowler. Okay, it's cool. Something to keep in mind is that Envy didn't hold his Prowler. He just left-clicked his Prowler once. That means he can't control it, but because the Prowler is gliding against the wall, the Prowler goes like here into the smoke, and he can have his gun out to fight.
Position.
Just like a
I
really
think
small
fine.
thing. They know no one's close into the smoke, so they crunch. They path towards screens. Now whose smoke is that? I think
Mada already
I'm pretty sure that's an attack smoke. Yeah, okay, that's an attacker smoke. Okay.
Position. Just so unorthodox.
So while this is happening, smoke comes up. No, smoke goes down. So while these guys are making a lot of noise, we have one walking up ramp and one walking through A main. But the A main guy's gonna be late, of course.
Just so unorthodox, but it's brilliant to witness. Brooks got
Takes contact elbow, so this guy speeds up and this guy speeds up. They're just crunching sight perfectly together.
I mean, a horrific
The flash was great from Brock. Flashes Devi.
option here.
And holy crap, the movement from Devi is so... the movement from Devi is really good. Immediately ducks back, forces Brock to miss. Jing peeks. Brock gets a perfect kill, but Devi is swinging with Jing perfectly.
That was clean
Bang.
enough, but overwhelmed. Right
Mata
side
with a
down
great
there,
timing,
Mata.
gets a pick, and then the rest is history.
Flipping the kick.
just
All right.
creep with dig angle.
Let's watch the
Let's
replay,
get
and we'll go into the
catch
next round.
spam.
Misama tries to go to punch the Omen TP.
Ridiculous. From NRG, another round where it's
Okay, nice. So we know. He's just guessing.
ridiculous. From NRG, another round where it's
Okay, no. I bet there are comms. I bet they knew.
from NRG,
Who was it that died?
another round where
Something. I bet they knew something was in this area somehow. Because clearly Mada's looking for him. Like, they're clearly trying to pinch him. But the fact that they saw, you know, they don't see anyone, and Mada's like, oh, okay, I'm just going to spam it. Boom. Bang. Nice. Clean shots from Keiko. Okay.
That is true.
Something. 2 off his ult. Something to consider. All right. And yeah, I mean, NRG won. So, okay. Oh, yeah. So PRX lost. So, look at their eco. They had enough to afford 3 guns. And actually, they gave Jing the Phantom. They gave Devi a Sheriff. And then something has the Outlaw. Why is that? No armor, no armor, no armor, no armor. Okay. So because they knew NRG could only afford 1 full armor, or heck, maybe no full armor if Ethan decided to buy a gun, that's why something's like, guys, like, I'm okay with actually just buying an Outlaw. So if that's the case, then PRX actually have 3 rifles, basically a NOP, and then the support player with a Sheriff. Okay. Nice. Nice. Dude, these analysts are cooking. They are cooking.
I'm not worried about him, actually. I'm worried about something who's not quite had that big upswing, numerically at least. And of course that then happens. I'm terribly sorry, Marta. That's on.
Let's go back.
Sheriff rounds the other day.
That is true. I'm not that worried about him, actually.
The one-way B main, something immediately swings through it because he has a TP over here, so he can get a bit aggressive. And he basically has an op. He knows this too. He's in an off angle. Now, if you're Mada, you should know that this is possible. PRX are also making a lot of noise mid, right? Smokes go up. Smoke. What a interesting smoke. Interesting. So this smoke does basically the same thing as this smoke, but the difference is it technically... You need the enemy Viper Orb for this smoke to work. Because this threatens like a Bucky going into this smoke, and then going into this smoke, and then going vents. And also, someone in this smoke can come out this way, peek male from this angle, while someone from mid can swing through this smoke to peek male. So basically, this lurk smoke really only works if this smoke is in play. That's pretty cool. But either way, a lot of noise is being made mid. Forces maybe Mada to peek because he's like, hey, I kind of need more space. Because remember, this wall's also in play. So when this wall's in play and this smoke's in play, these A players are terrified. So it's keeping 2 players A. A lot of noise is being made mid. So it forces NRG to make a play B main. And then something gets a pick off Mada dry peeking. Unfortunate. Remember how like Alex, PRX's coach, was like he was like malding because something like re-peaked this angle dry. I don't know if you guys remember that one round we spoke about. This is like the same thing. Now, I think the difference between this, only this one specific example, and all the other times PRX have contested B main is that usually PRX have had some kind of assistance, right? Remember the Omen like jump peeking info, whatever, B main. Now I say that, however, it's not like Keiko could do it because he has half armor. So he still would have gotten 1 shot by the op if he decided to do the Omen jump peek. So what's the solution? It's so tough. You need a flash, but both your flashes are A. So how do you contest B main if both your flashes are A? I think, if anything, you need Mada to literally jump peek B main off rip with Neon. I think that that's the only solution. Yeah, I think so. Neon has to sprint, jump peek off rip while the smoke is still blooming to understand what's going on here. And if no one swings past the smoke off the timing, then you can peek B main safely.
Of course, that then happens.
Yeah.
I'm terribly sorry, Marta. That's on me. But first one really found.
Wait, this smoke actually helps Scuba too. He's like, oh, I like this. All right, smokes fade. Next phase of the default. What's next? Smoke male. Okay. Smoke male. Threaten this B split. Flash immediately clears mid. They know this smoke is fake pressure now. And another ad. Yippee. Just telling us to take a break,
You're
guys.
so adorable. And
That's the only way
single
Keiko
hand,
uses an Omen
and
TP.
that pop-up that you did with that influencer last week.
People are playing
Totally
different gaps.
cooked. You're so fire. You're so on trend. You're so.
Solve Academy ad. Exactly.
Side.
Exactly.
Backing away from Pillar now. He's conscious that
All right.
there's gonna be
Fake.
pressure coming his way, but does have a
They're trying to bait
paranoid
out you two.
threat.
They're trying to bait out what
Smoke to
Viper?
follow
Yeah,
this.
trying to bait out
Does
Viper
wanna
Molly or Omen blind.
Cut some sight lines.
But it didn't bait anything.
Can still catch the cross too.
So now what? Re-smoke.
Now it's a good time for PRX.
Now what?
honestly, to check back in when Kiko's got another smoke to follow this.
Time is
Relay
ticking.
exploration towards mid.
All right, dog clears all of mid.
Pretty much all in
So
here.
now what?
Scuba.
Grabbing the orb. Something has
That's
this
not my
alt.
interest. PRX
All right.
gotta clear this. Something
Blind.
does look.
Oh.
Does see it. Does notice.
Oh.
Paranoia comes in. Can he do any sort of
Oh.
damage?
Oh.
Eviscerated.
Yeah.
Something's
Yeah.
NRG focus the fire.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Something else sometimes.
Oh.
Forsaken though.
Okay.
There's
Nice
magic
jumping
with
from
these two.
Forsaken while he's
Sometimes
reloading.
Forsaken needs to
Makes the most use of
activate
his time.
18 to 9. He has been god tier.
Smokes.
With 13
Oh, they're ready though. Oh, it doesn't matter if he's ready.
away. No.
Oh, okay, but Brock was ready for it. Brilliant.
Bringing them back down to reality
Whew.
apiece.
Okay.
Ridiculous from Kiko.
Well
That
played by
shit,
PRX so far
he
to
looks
clear Scuba.
surprised
You know,
himself.
the
Little panic jump on
ult
the
into
end
the blind.
to try and
However,
get out of the line of fire. PRX with the right
Keiko
tools
went
here to really
crazy. It went
disrupt
ballistic.
this B-side hold. Just beautiful.
Dude, it's just so good. And also, you see there's assists, right? You see the Ethan's assists. Also, you see tracers coming down.
This B-side hold.
So in other words, NRG were also fighting together too. You see these three were fighting together. It was not only Keiko, it was a team effort.
Beautiful.
But Keiko did land 2 headshots, so it could have been. I think if it was just Keiko, he probably would have gotten traded. But because these guys were fighting together, that's what enabled Keiko to get this clip.
This B-side hold. Just beautiful.
Focusing on that B main push out.
And then nice shots from Brock. All right.
PRX and about pacing, they're talking
Timeout.
about something really.
Well, they are a bit.
I mean, if I were PRX, what would you say for PRX? Because last round was like the most basic round you could ask for from PRX, right? It's like some noise mid, you threw a lurk smoke mid, spammed a little bit, made some noise, one B main, boom, gets a pick, cut noise, walk up, fake execute with a Yoru clone and like I think one other piece of util, cut noise, smoke, way out the smoke, grab the orb, grab the ult, hit B. I'm guessing while all this was happening, this Viper wall was going up and down. So I don't know. There's a lot that you can say about that round. I don't think it was that round specifically. Maybe they're just talking about tightening up the fights. So look at these pings, right? It's like, okay, how do NRG like to fight? Well, they like fighting on the right, maybe? I don't know. We can only guess what they're saying. And you can look at the pings. Ping, ping. Okay. What's going on? Some kind of set execute? Let's see.
We have shares. We have a bucket.
It's gotta be some kind of set execute.
PRX.
Nade B main to make sure there's no any early pushes. Alright, this Viper Molly.
And it's
Bop.
directed towards Kiko.
Did my video come out yet where we spoke about that Molly? Oh, oops, not yet. Spoilers.
They're still trying to cut
Eesh.
off this scale up, right? They have been ignoring something. They've been letting
Okay.
the backside and focusing on the players
What the fuck is
behind.
going
So
on?
second and
Okay.
dived in. It's all been read.
Okay.
NRG have the playbook and they have read it back to back, page to page.
Okay, okay.
Invy's on 1 HP. Now this.
Yeah, it's impossible. Alright, yeah, they had a set strat. Especially with smokes, you know, nade to get to get close B main, smoke. These two are very weird smokes. But it's because Bucky and you got Stinger.
Casey was going on an all-out hit here. Slowed down by the
Flash
paranoia
out.
here, so won't have to
Counter util from NRG is perfect, right? The stun, the blind.
but still committing.
It delays the hit so that what? Essentially, these two could get into position. These three could get into position, and the rotate's already here.
They're still trying to cut
Jin
off
comes out. Bing, beautiful hit by Mata.
scale
A
up,
beautiful shot by Mata.
right? They have been ignoring.
Also, something to remember that Mata pops his Neon ult. So Neon ult is extremely good against anti-ecos, or against ecos. It's very powerful as an anti-eco utility because, you know, if you have pistols, it's really hard to hit a Neon that's just running, just running around. Versus if you have a Phantom, you can actually, just also beam the Neon down. So that's why you'll see a lot of teams pop Neon ult against ecos to secure the round. Because, it's not really that great against rifles.
NRG have the playbook and they have read
Yep.
back
Yep.
to back.
Alright, let's go next.
Operator out PRX 2. They were obviously on that come through. So again, time to pay a little bit more mind.
How do I die? How do I?
How does he die?
Now, Infi does have ult, so I do.
Alright, let's see what PRX cooked up on their timeout. 2B main, 3 mid. Okay, maybe a bit more mid pressure. NRG changed up a little bit. So they have their Vice anchoring A with here. Mata's has an op. Okay, so Mata's gonna op this line. If there's a lurk because of a smoke, there actually won't be a smoke because Viper's starting here. Then I think they're kind of vibing. Yeah, they're pretty much vibing. And that's why, yeah, Sky can play mid or towards B and not A anymore because the op is towards A. Okay. Oh, and look at the thorns. Thorns on both sides to stop a fast hit. It's pretty cool. So if it stops a fast hit, then really the only places that PRX that they need to worry about is going up through mid. And the good thing is you have 3 towards mid at the very start.
Sure. Over towards this B site initially. I'd like to see them maybe layer in a bit of scaling.
Whoa. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh.
It might cost him as Jing powers forward and Forsaken behind the wire.
What the fuck was that round? Okay. That was a crazy fucking round. Alright, okay. What in the world happened? Yeah, I thought this was just gonna be a pretty standard round until both Omens clicked ult. Smoke, tether. This is a one-way defender one-way. Defender one-way, tether A off rip. Remember last round, PRX rush B. So that's still fresh in NRG's mind. So B rush is fresh in the mind. Tether immediately. Noise B main. Omen ult into spawn. I'm guessing wall up probably. Okay. Keiko's like, fuck it. It might be a B split. He ults back here. Envy knows that Envy's whole goal here is to fake. Alright. He's not the star player here. His whole shtick is just to like Prowler, to I back B, tether, right? Show a lot of presence B main. For 2 things to happen. 1, these mid players to activate. And 2, for this Omen to just wreck shit. And just make magic happen. And also, one of these two is going to succeed. Either Omen TP's CT and all the mid pressure gets alleviated because everyone's checking spawn, which means these guys thrive, or these guys fight mid and Omen gets a timing to backstab. One of the two. Keiko responds by sending a CP here. Envy's like, well, I have nothing to do B main. I may as well check spawn. Sees one. They both get taken off guard, but Envy lands a shot. Dude, look at that. These shots are so close. Stucks it. Envy gets a kill. These guys run up. Wait, I think they triple swing mid to kill Scuba. Ethan's here. Unfortunately for Ethan, he actually shot the clone, which forced him to turn, and that led Jing in the split second. Dude, think about it this way, guys. Think about it this way. These players, these pro players, I don't want to say these pro players, PRX players specifically, are so good at responding to the chaos, like the game state, that within the time span of Ethan shooting, turning away from the clone, and then turning back, in that like split second, less than a second, Jing is already through the smoke and on Ethan's head. So you can't even like flick away and flick back before Jing responds to his teammate dying, swinging through the smoke for the trade. All right, anyways, so while these guys are, you know, owning it up over here, Forsaken is so interesting. He smokes over here, right? Because he ults here, but then he actually crosses. And so these guys, when they're rotating, they're a little bit scared. They're like, wait, what's going on to our right? There's a smoke. And they actually don't expect them on the left. And bang, bang. Okay, okay. Man, that is a 6-set play. All right, actually, let's see what happened mid. How did they pick off Scuba? So they walk through the decay. Yeah, they just contact through the smoke and caught Scuba off guard. If Scuba was posted for, he probably would have gotten at least one. But unfortunately, he was either jiggling or he got some kind of timing. Either way, he wasn't posted, and so he lost, unfortunately. All right, 9-9. 2 ults from NRG, PRX, 1 off Viper ult, 2 off. Is that 3? 3 off. Okay. So really, you just have to look at Devi's ult and maybe Jing's ult. All right, PRX, they've shown they can contact mid. They've shown they can run through B. They've shown they can B split. Now they rush A, thinking that NRG will over pivot towards B.
This was going to be the cure to the woes for PRX, right? And it might just be again with Jing heading straight towards
unfortunate.
Right
A little bit off on the timing, so Jing gets.
Oh.
Oh my god. Yo, maybe that's what Mata was trying to do, guys. That's what Mata was trying to do. Wait, let's go back. Molly and TP on the... You know, if there was someone in the smoke, they actually could be standing right here and not be mollied. Just food for thought. Oh my god, and the Yoru flash. The Yoru flash through the Yoru flash into the smoke, boom, for his teammate to peek out. Banger. Wow. Wait, I want to see this. And look at Jing. So okay, so the timing's slightly off actually. But as Forsaken swings through, Jing Roombas to draw attention towards him. And then because of that, Forsaken kills Keiko. Oh! Ethan is aware of that spot, spams him down. But these two can now wrap CT. Yo, what a weird spot. Yeah, Ethan knew he was in a bad spot, gets punished by Devi, and now it's just Brock stuck on site alone. Ah! Woo! And he was aware of Mata's flank. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, okay. Wait. Yeah, it's 35 HP, that's tough. If he had a bit more so he can tank one more bullet, would have been better, but... Oh, Edge. Solve Academy ad, guys. Yeah, we're in pink now.
Treating your moderate to severe ulcerative colitis with Entyvio, the only gut-focused treatment for UC that helps block inflammation in the gut.
There you go.
Look for his first potential.
Okay, can Scuba do it?
Envy into the swing. Envy's been ice cold, and there it is, and there
so
it goes.
Close, so close. All right, well played from PRX. Dude, it's just like during these late games, like after the execute, the moment where things are kind of crazy, everyone's still figuring out what's going on. That's where PRX thrives.
Chaotic, call them whatever you want. It's control.
It is very much controlled. Like PRX are in total control of these scenarios. Yeah, I mean look at that. Keiko was fully focused on Jing. Right, fully focused on Jing. Gets a pick. Beautiful shot from Devi, winning a crucial 1v1. And Devi is just aware of the lurk, aware of the flank. He's a freaking anchor, dude. He's sitting A main, and no one can get past him. Timeout. Okay. Honestly, dude, I don't think NRG are necessarily playing it poorly. It's just them getting caught off guard, and they need to fight together and be calmer in the gunfights. But at the same time, like, you know, I feel like maybe they just haven't been in these scenarios where it's kind of weird. PRX retakes have been unmatched. That is true. That is true. Wait, PRX retakes. Honestly, I completely forgot what happened first half. I'm too cooked. There's too much going on. All right, I just want to wrap this up because I am getting freaking fatigued. Guys, I'm telling you, breaking things down is actually pretty hard. Ugh. I wish I could just like watch party where I just let the match play and we sit back, kick our feet up, and just watch nice shots. But no, I'm cursed and I have to look at the fucking mini map. On the bright side, I think games are. I feel like games are more interesting if you just look at the tactics, right?
Yeah, very little invested here.
I think that's why watching these top teams play is so fun, because you see these small details, the small things they're optimizing for. Whoa, that's not a great TP. But no one punished it, so it's okay.
It was posted early on.
Yeah, ideally he TPs into market behind cover, because if someone peeked out vents right there, he would have been caught out.
Try and play these longer sight lines.
All right, what's going on? So PRX posted for any pushes, no pushes. You're like, huh, okay, NRG are not pushing after the timeout. Okay, everyone group of A.
Really playing to their hand, but
wall goes up, put the wall down. No one there.
It's not worked out this time, so PRX will get a complete free sight.
All right, we can just go forward. Boom, they get the plant. 4 seconds in the smoke.
And NRG just gonna ultimate something there could cause them further.
Okay, there we go, there we go. Just kind of skip forward a little bit. Okay. Oh my god. Are they? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Everyone! Okay, okay. Hey, NRG got one. They got one though. Okay.
If necessary.
Look at the toes. The toes. Okay. All right. PRX, they played it slow. See if NRG were doing some kind of aggression. No aggression, 1A. This time, straight up A hit. Okay. Mata has an op. He is opping B main. Viper solo mid in a stack A. So, PRX have guessed wrong. PRX guessed wrong. NRG guessed right. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Devi has his ult. Brock has his ult. Scuba has his ult. He's probably going to ult mid. Okay. So, yeah, PRX probably is like, okay, Scuba's going to ult mid. There's an op B. We have to go A. Or they don't know the ops B, but you see how you see how the cards fall here, right? Viper ult mid, boom, 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 blah, 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 blah. Dude, holy shit. I need another Coke or something. I'm so thirsty. Eee! Nice shot by Ethan. Well handled. Well handled. Nice eye. Like, very deep eye. But Kiko was actually ready for it. Okay, so they have ramp. NRG spread out like this. PRX, they do have ramp. Just Scuba and vents. Beautiful timing from Scuba. Repositions because he knows he'd be getting flanked, and he is getting flanked. So, great awareness from Scuba. So Forsaken getting space. This is huge. Smokes for his teammate to look for a lurk pick mid. Uh-oh. Alright, Forsaken backs up, gets pushed back. Kiko in an off angle.
Trying to hold this down. PRX have been quite slippery about this, though. Very quiet on
oh, yeah, 2 minute angles for NB to clear. Dang, what? The flash? Was that a sky flash? Because that was huge. Nice. Very well handled from NRG. Very well handled. PRX, they try, like, Forsaken tried to look for timing vents, completely read from Scuba.
You have your own personal definition.
Edge. I should be muting these ads, actually. Now that I think about it.
Justine.
Just in case there's like music there that that might screw me. I don't really know how copyright works. The timing there is insane. Okay. Wall handle from NRG. Now, let's see. And I feel like I feel like that was a little bit of a weak hit from PRX. Something I don't want to go back and watch. But either way, Ethan getting the pick on Jing at the very start was huge. That was huge. Scuba getting the mid lurk, pick on the mid lurk, also huge. And then from there on, NRG just played it perfectly.
PaperX.
Okay.
Only missing Envy's
Salve Academy is selling tacos as well. I know, right? I know. We're all about innovation at Salve Academy.
NRG have just given the biggest opportunity for PaperX, and I don't think they needed the help.
Oh my god, PaperX are mad. They are mad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, well. Wait, what if? We're gonna skip forward, skip forward, skip forward. Okay.
Yeah, Jing, the temptation to do something weird
Ah.
has been, well, calm.
Okay. Yeah, PaperX just ran down mid. Yep, they just ran down mid. We'll just watch. I don't think we need to break it down. They ran it down mid, guys.
I'm gonna go get that kill for you guys.
Let's watch the replay, yeah.
Really off kilter. I don't know what.
Yeah, I think Martin hears that sound cue from something. He's like, okay, I'm going to catch somebody that's, you know, positioned towards sewers and trying to capitalize on that.
Yeah.
Nice trades, nice spacing, nice off angle. Okay. Mata completely through. You know what? I'm going to make this quick point just to defend Mata. So, let's go back a little bit. PaperX have 4 ults, right? They have 2 ults to completely run over site. And they have this ult for the post plant. And Forsaken, remember he Omen ulted into Energy spawn? So that's also fresh in Energy's mind, right? He ulted into spawn, got 2 kills. So if you're Energy, what's the solution? What's the solution to this situation? If you play site, you're just gonna get spotted and ran down by Jing's ult. So you can't just sit site. Now, there's another thing you can do. You can play full retake. That's not bad. The problem with playing full retake is that Viper ult's gonna be up, and your ult's gonna clear site. So your ult's gonna clear site. If your ult clears site, Jing's not gonna pop his Raze ult, and then they're gonna get Viper ult down for post. And unfortunately, what does NRG have? Vice ult does not help with Viper ult. Viper ult could help against Viper ult. You know, it just kind of makes it so that both sides are bleeding. Doesn't really solve the problem. And yeah, it's just a tough situation. So you can't play full retake. You can't play on sites. So you only have one option. And it's to hit them before they hit you, right? Fight for the neutral space. You know, you want to tussle there so that they can't use their ults. And that's how you win the round. Now, also, another thing to consider is like, actually, no, I'm not going to make that point. So, TLDR, I think it's okay for NRG to do something weird, to do something aggressive. However, I think PaperX did something that no one expected, which was ulting from market. Now, I think that's actually so strong. I think that's like super, that's like, it's so good from PaperX to recognize that NRG are probably going to aggress somewhere. And so instead of ulting like B main or A main, they instead ult from market. So let's play it out. So keep in mind, there's 4 mid. So it's not like Mata's alone, right? He's not just like turboing it down. His entire team is here posted with him. Now he heard the Yoru ult. Unfortunate. He heard the Yoru ult and he's like, okay, I'm gonna get a quick pick. All right, I'm gonna get a quick pick sewers, because his team's got his right, so he's gonna quickly get a pick sewers. Unfortunately, I think he messed up the spacing. It was a IMO. It was an okay idea. It's an okay idea. The execution was not. The execution just wasn't there. So like, if we were to roll back this, right? It's like, I get why he sprinted, because he's like, hey, there's an ult, I want to beat this timing, get a quick pick, and then maybe like run away as these guys are peeking. My teammates, man, my 3 teammates who are behind me's got me. However, a couple things that he didn't really consider. One, so he wanted this timing, right? To just instantly peek sewers after he heard the ult. The problem was he only took 1 step forward And it takes longer than expected to take out the op. And he was not exactly ready for someone to be right over here. From the looks of it, he was preemed for this deep angle. We're gonna pause it over here. He was preemed at this angle. He did not expect someone to be out here in a slightly off angle. And I think it's because Mata hasn't taken... Okay, well, actually, this is a really shit assumption. But perhaps he hasn't been in this scenario before, where he's forced to peak sewers fast off of this exact timing, like 5 to 6 seconds into the round. So that's something to consider, right?
What was the plan, Marta?
Anyways, so TLDR, what I'm saying is is it optimal? I don't really think so. I think he had a plan and he committed to the plan. I think TBH, I don't think he had to sprint. I think that's what screwed him. And yeah, I think he just trusts his team, right? Trust his team. That's a TLDR. So I don't think he was inting at all. The strat was there. You have 4 players mid. You should be fighting, right? Because here's the thing: if you're Mata, here's what else he could have done. He could hear the ult and go, "Fuck that, bad fight." Neon wall is sideways like this, sprint away. On the good side, the good thing is he lives, right? Cool. However, think about it this way: your team just invested 4 players mid. If you give up mid now, you literally have nothing left. You have no one on your sites. If you play on sites, you're going to get ulted. And you're going to lose the round either way. So, in other words, I actually do think it is right. Holy crap, I need some water. It is right to fight. It's just, the execution was just slightly off.
Bit of a misstep, and now
that's all.
Finance is not in the perfect position either. Gonna have a bulldog in
okay,
play.
Let's see. Oh, and of course, you also have to give props to PRX to capitalize on this mistake. To actually, it's not easy to peek into an op and survive. But because of these tiny factors that stack on top of each other, they're able to kill Mata and then run everyone else over. All right, let's play next round. Heavy A main default. I send raise up ramp. One guy holding B. Ooh.
I think he's just baiting the TP.
Okay. It's kept Marta busy, hasn't it?
Yeah, Marta's
holding for the jump peak.
Drawing an extra body towards the A side.
Also, this is match point for PRX, so NRG's gotta pull out all the stops.
Super tricky. Marta just about clearing comfortably the back.
Oh, they're challenging the Viper ult.
Marta, though, he can cover a lot of ground, right?
Yep. The thing that I've complimented with NRG though, they've been kind of cutting the second layer.
It's funny because NRG is ready for PRX to challenge the ult.
I want to see how they
now, I think the reason why is because of this wall, right? They have this wall, so they know they can't be going B. And so if they're playing 3 over here, you might as well have 2 players mid, right? No need to have 2 players B when you have this wall up.
Been kind of
now I say that, but technically, PRX could just TP, satchel, TP across past the wall.
Back site, but then the players.
But I don't think PRX know this. Ah! Salve Academy ad, guys. Okay.
Considering the rotation here, again, I've dealt with the
all right.
here, so there's no safety.
After the default, get 1 inserted B main, 1 inserted in front of the thingy.
Again, that will probably
okay, right. They bait out the wall. They're just sending Envy to solo fake this. This is a really weak fake. A really... Oh my god. What? It got a scan. He got spam off. But it's okay, Whoa. Whoa. I slightly missed it. I was... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait, I gotta watch that round. Let's rewatch this round. I was too focused on Envy. So, Enemy's making noise. Devi's alright, time for me to go in. These guys are executing A as this guy activates. So everyone's essentially activating at the same time. Wow. Okay, So good to know, even though there's a Viper ult, as long as you're sitting in here with the shorty and they're peeking into you, you will win. Okay, huge. So Envy got damage on the fake, but these two know. They know it's a fake. They're like, yeah, this is too crap of an exec to be a real exec. So then off this noise though, Devi was able to activate, slip through this ult to get into this great spot to essentially stop the rotates from happening this way as these guys are going towards A. Where is Neon? Mata's over here. Brock knows he's getting rushed. He pops his ult. However, Jing double satchels in. Bang. Ooh, where did blind come from? Beautiful. Blind. This guy can't hear the double satchel. Off the blind, he ults. Okay, that's why. So Brock ulted off the blind. However, he can't hear the double satchel. And so Jing can just hop in, finds Brock, boom, kills him. Man, just perfect, dude. Perfect util, double satchel out. And then Mata is like, okay, yo, I know there's a lurker here, so I'm just gonna post for it. But then he's like, nah. And the timing is just, you know Mata's frustrated. He's like, dude, are you serious? I just looked away. And then now these two have linked up. These two are linked up. And there's a guy coming from B. Kiko, Devi takes contact against Kiko. So these two double swing together. Bang, 2v1. And then there's a falling smoke. Jing gets in front of it. Still takes the fight with full confidence. Takes on Ethan to win the round. To win the map. Whew. Banger. Absolute banger, guys. Absolute banger. Okay. So let's see. How long have I been streaming for, fellas? 2 hours? I've been streaming for 2 hours? Guys, you guys understand now, right? Why these breakdowns take so long. Why they take so long to make. Basically, whenever I make these videos, I think I probably go in... I probably have to break down the video. How long? I'm trying to think of a number. Because on one end, since I don't need to explain everything, you know, I don't need to vocalize everything, it goes a bit faster on that end. But at the same time, I also spend more time thinking about the details, right? Like who used util what. Because like you don't see everything when you're watching it live. So sometimes you just have to look at the HUD and be like, you know, like, wait, Ethan's dog is gone? When did he dog? Or like, you know, Keiko's blind is gone? Wait a second, when did he blind? Now, of course, in this situation, we know that Keiko blinded because we saw him blind from back B. But in scenarios like this, it's like, it's fun though. It's fun. What if you do the next map? Absolutely not. Holy crap, I'm so tired. I'm so cooked right now. Takes a long time, especially when reviewing PRX, because there's so many layers and so much going on in the chaos. Dude, you know, the thing is, I actually like making PRX videos because I don't need to break down macro. That's what takes the longest time. Because oftentimes, PRX just slams sites. That's a good thing, and that's what makes them entertaining. The downside is, if I need to break down micro, which is kind of what I've been doing this game, right? You guys just watch me break down a lot of very small things, like how these guys take fights, the timings, intentions for how like these teams play off each other, how they juggle focus. Those are the things that take a while. But anyways, I think I'm just yapping now. Fun game. Very fun game, guys. I don't know. I'm thinking... What do you guys think? Do you guys like these streams? Because I'm thinking how much I want to stream. Because the good thing about streaming is I can get you guys content without actually making a whole video, which takes a really long time. The downside for streaming is it takes a lot of time. It took 2 hours to break down one map, and god dang it. I think I just gotta find a balance where I break it down a little bit less and watch a bit more. Maybe that's it. What do you guys think? How much pro play is anti-stratting and knowing your enemies, and how much of it is genuine game sense and skill? I don't know. If you want an actual answer, I don't know. If you want my guess, I think it is like 80 to 90% game sense, skill, and prep. And the other 10% is anti-strat. So when I say prep, I mean teams will come in with a game plan. Like, hey, we've practiced these strats in practice. And yeah, we're just going to execute our game plan. Now, I think there are antis, right? Like the coach will look at the other team, see what they've done, pick out tendencies, and then they'll just keep these tendencies in mind. Like, oh, hey, I notice a tell is when they're faking, they do this. But when they're not faking, they do that. Just like small tells like this is what they'll tell the coaches will tell the team. And, you know, they might have some strats to specifically anti certain things. But I think most of it is just, one, working on game sense, your aim, the fundamentals, and two, understanding your game plan or adapting your game plan on the fly. Like, how are you supposed to anti-strat what PRX have been doing? Like, the way that they can just adapt to any chaotic situation. It's like, it's really not an anti for that. Somebody from sleeping till 3 a.m. 2 thumbs up for me. Thank you, man. Glad you enjoyed your time here. But all right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you all for watching, and one more shout out to Salve Academy. Link is in the description or pinned comment. Basically, what Salve Academy is it's my private community where I do weekly events. So currently we're doing 2 events a week. Plus, you can get your VOD reviewed. You can get your ranked games VOD reviewed. Or I guess you could actually submit like tournament VODs too. I actually haven't done that yet. But if you have a team and you're like, hey, like I'd like to get our VOD reviewed, I'd be happy to do that too. But yeah, the whole point, the whole purpose of Salve Academy is to give you guys these exclusive resources to actually get better at the game. Also, be surrounded by a community where everyone also wants to get better. And also, honestly, the most important for me, it supports the channel. So, because all Salve Academy revenue just goes back into these videos, because these videos take they take a lot of time and effort to make. So, but hey, if Salve Academy is not for you, don't worry about it. I already appreciate you guys for being here and also for just watching and enjoying my videos. All right, anyways, spiel over. Guys, I'm so cooked, holy crap. See, that's when I know, like, I need to do this more. I need to, like, build up my streaming / breakdown stamina. Whew, dude, I don't know how, like, Sliggy does this. Like, huge props to streamers. Okay, anyways, that's all. I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Peace, guys.